All right, hey everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good to see you guys here. Hope everything is a-okay. Thank you all for being here.
Kapow! A mobile plan that blows away all of the.
All right, hey Sunny B, how you doing? Good to see you. Cheryl Cook, how you doing? Ursula Ingram, Betty Boop, how you doing? Betty Boop. Ed Edwards, Miss Regina, how you doing? How you doing? Cheryl Cook, hello. Let's see who else is in the house. Fred Sturz. How you doing, Fred Sturz? Good to see you. Pink Table Talk, hello. Pink Table Talk, how you doing? All right, so hey everybody. I'm glad to see you guys are here. We will be having an after show. Hey, the Smart Show, how you doing? Good to see you. Your pleasure 721. Hello. Hey, Miss Jones, how you guys doing? Feel free to thumbs up the video if you so choose to. Let's put it in the atmosphere that we'll have a great live. Yeah, Pink Tabletop. I'm leading the flock. Hey, Lone Load. Hey, how you doing? All right, I'm gonna put my link down over there to Stereo. Feel free to follow me on Stereo. We will be having an after show over there on Stereo. We'll be talking about a bunch of other things as well. So feel free to check us out on Stereo on the after show if you so choose to. Since Sir King, you don't have an ad blocker? No, I don't have no ad blocker. It's not that important to me. It's not that important to me to have an ad blocker. I want y'all to watch ads, so why would I try to block it for anybody else? That's how I feel. But yeah, so feel free to follow me on Stereo if you so choose to. Please feel free to do it. Like I said, we'll have an after show tonight and we'll discuss a whole bunch of stuff. We'll discuss real world news and stuff like that. We're not just going to limit ourselves to this area of YouTube and stuff like that. But I know some of my audience likes this area of YouTube and some of my audience doesn't. So I have to do a mix. I kind of put in work to amass this following, so I just don't want to abandon a certain group of audience. So like I said, I'm thinking of working with a guy over there. I'm not gonna tell you who, but I'm thinking of working with a guy over there to tell us, or tell the women, the women who are Avatar Nation allies and who are women of Avatar Nation, how to spot the signs of a cheating man. So I'm working with a man over there. We're going to collab real soon. We just got to nail down the particulars on how to help you women spot the signs of a cheating man. A lot of you women don't know how to, so you will see how to, and he will tell you how to because he is somewhat of a ladies' man. Okay, so I'm doing that for my ladies of Avatar Nation. All right, so we'll be working on that very soon. So stay tuned. Okay. All right. Hey, B Sector Historian, how you doing? Good to see you guys over here. It was actually more like it's kind of crazy because it's actually more peaceful over here now. It's actually more peaceful over here now. It's just weird. It's like be careful what you ask for, be careful what you wish for, because you just got to deal with a lot of stuff. But it's actually more peaceful. So I'm grateful and thankful for that. Oh Lord, that's not right. So we know that you are a woman, B sector historian. No, he's not. I don't know. I can't speak for him. I just think he's a ladies' man. I think I want to say I don't know. I can't speak for him. You'll get to meet him. You'll get to interact with him. I may bring him over to the side. I may bring him over to the side. So yeah. All right, y'all. So let's get it started. Let me bring up the agenda. Let me put my link one more time. Please feel free to follow me over there on stereo. Feel free to do it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right, Molly Maybach. You might. You're right, Molly Maybach. Nah. See there again. You wouldn't tell on yourself like that. B sector historian. See, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. B sector historian. Don't play me. Don't play me. Don't be so sure about that, SK. I think he's. Oh, maybe he is. I see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Molly Maybach. You know him or her? I don't know. All right, so let's get it started. Let me bring up my agenda real quick. Let me bring up my agenda real quick. Hold on. I'm not really dealing with the news tonight, y'all. I just like today was like for me to really take a break from stuff. And with the news, you guys got to understand. I know my audience, so I kind of want to bring you news that you can educate yourself on it, but also that will entertain you. To break that down, transfer it, and stuff like that. I wanted to take a break today, but I did want to bring you guys something. Hey, Blockspot, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you here, Blockspot. Thank you for taking on the challenge to learn stereo as well. Hey, Black Girls Code, good to see you here. How you doing? Okay, so what I was saying was I took a break from the news today. I just didn't. I go through many stories that I read that I don't bring you guys. So the 2 or 3 that I bring, I probably read about 5 or 8, and gauge them on how well I can think you guys will interpret or like it. So I didn't. I just want to take a break from that today. So we're going to be talking more about the news over here in this area, since a lot of it does directly and indirectly involve me. So here we go. Give me 1 second, please. Let me see. Good drive, my attention. Is that what I want? Sorry, y'all, for the delay. Oh, whatever. Y'all probably. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is what's up on the agenda. We're gonna go to. Like I said, there's gonna be no news tonight. If I wanted to highlight anything on the news, something that I read or that I saw was that Fauci. This will be the first year that Dr. Fauci doesn't spend Christmas with his family in something like 20 to 25 years. That's very telling. He won't be spending Christmas with his daughters. I guess it's due to travel and due to the concern of getting the Rona. Also, I saw that like the little baby gets paid what $800,000 a show. He only mentioned this because I think he got snubbed for some recent music show, and then something I guess you could say reverse discrimination or reverse racism in the NBA. I didn't really read the article too much, but I thought that was very telling. They were saying like how the white players are more so targeted now in the NBA. It's just an interesting perspective, but those are really the main things I saw. I know there's pretty more interesting news out there, but that's it from the news perspective that I wanted to bring to you guys. All right, let's get into, let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so let's get into, oh, okay. No problem, Blockspot. You left a message the other night, Blockspot, so I thought you were getting the hang of it. If you're not going to broadcast, I mean, that's fine. You just need to, if you just want to leave a message, that's fine. But I appreciate you extending yourself that way. Okay, so here we go. First up, I just want to say, wow, really? Let me see if I can blow that up for y'all real quick. Hold on. Well, that's probably, let me make a move it up. I don't know. That's probably the best it's gonna get, y'all. So I apologize. There you go. All right. So wow, really. So let me just get this off my chest real quick. Okay, people want to say, "Oh, I'm not the reason they're going over the stereo and all this stuff." I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to be pompous when I say this. Hey, Brixton Babe, how you doing? Welcome to the team, Brixton Babe. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, Brixton Babe. So Brixton Babe is one of our new moderators to the team. So welcome to the team, Brixton Babe. Congratulations, salutations. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You know how to get in touch with me. So once again, welcome to the team, Brixton Babe. Hey, Auntie Donna, how you doing? Good to see you. All right. So first, I'm going to be like, well, wow, really? So we're going to sit up here and say that Sir King, first of all, let's just give an accurate timeline. First of all, y'all said I was running over to stereo because one, I was scared. I was running away. Two, nobody's going to follow me over there while I'm asking people going over there. And then y'all say, oh, that's good. He's leaving. That's more views for me. Wow. Okay. So a matter of what? Let's say a week. Now everybody's running over there. Everybody's running over there, right? Everybody's running over there. And then I had the nerve to hear that some people were saying, oh, it's not because of him. It's not because of him, his foolishness. Like, first of all, I'm not foolish. Like, I don't do anything. I do add comedic flair to my verbal commentary. But in terms of all the mess that goes on around here, I'm not really involved in it in the malicious standpoint. I don't dox. I don't do nothing. I don't bring your kids up. I don't bring your mama up. I don't really comment about your physical aesthetics until once, you try to do the same to me. So it just baffles me that a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's not because of you. You didn't create it. You didn't create the app. You didn't do anything. We knew it was here before you. But wait a minute. If I had not publicized it, you would have not known about it. And it wasn't as if like, okay, I publicized it, then y'all ran. Y'all bashed me, first of all, and mocked me, first of all. I don't really care about that, but I'm just giving you an accurate timeline of the situation. And someone was putting down the app and everything. Making fun of the app, dragging the app, everything. Calling it like, oh, boring and all this other stuff. Who's going to sit over there? You got to be behind an avatar. Who's going to do this? But now everyone's doing it. I'm just presenting the situation as, truthful, as facts. But not everybody over there. And then they want to say, oh, it wasn't because of you. It was because of somebody associated with Armand Wiggins. I don't know nobody associated with Armand Wiggins who was over there. I don't even know that. I'll be upfront and honest. Somebody came to me, say, hey, Sir King, this could be a good app for you to use. I investigated it and I picked it up. That's how I learned about it. I don't know nothing about no damn Armand Wiggins or whoever he was over there. So all I'm saying is, right, SAPD, right. So now they all mad when I call out the fact that they all avatars now. Everything that they were against, they now have to become, because that is the way in which you can communicate over there. You can't upload your profile picture. You can't upload nothing. You have to customize an avatar. So how ironic is that they all were against avatars, but now they are forced to use an avatar in order to participate on that platform? It's just crazy to me. But not everybody and their grandma and their grandkids and their kids going over there to that application. Unbelievable. So don't sit up here and say, oh, Sir King isn't the reason why I'm going over there, as if you found it on your own, as if you knew about it on your own. And let's say, like I said, let's say I did advertise it and then y'all flocked over there. I could understand that. But you bashed me for a whole week, questioned what I was doing, dogged out what I was doing, saying what I was doing was not going to equate to anything, but now y'all taking your ugly butts over there and bringing the beef sector over there. We didn't go over there to really bring the beef sector over there. What we did was we wanted to have engaging conversation, enlighten ourselves, and hallmark on positivity without all the other stuff being analyzed, broken down, and spun like you do over here. So we went over there for positivity, but now y'all bringing the F issue over there. You could do what y'all want to do. What's up, Rico? How you doing? Y'all could do what y'all want to do. It's up to y'all, but I'm just saying, give a man props where his props is due. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, did I create the app? Hell no. But you can have an app sitting on your desk. If nobody don't know about it, what good is it? What good is it? But I'll put the word out about it. So give props to where props is due. That's all. And like I said, a lot of y'all blocked your own blessings because y'all decided to click up for malicious intent on malicious reasons when you could have been over there celebrating like Avatar Nation was. But anyway, um, so next up is Fyebabe. I want to say Fyebabe, thank you. I want to say Fyebabe, thank you. Thank you. Fyebabe was the one person that I've seen who's giving me my props and said that she did not hear about the stereo app until Sir King, talked about it. And even herself said she wasn't going to go over there until her people started telling her to go over there. How ironic. How ironic. So, yeah, yeah. So but thank you, Fabi. I appreciate her transparency and all that other stuff. But it is what it is. And like I said, Fabi, if you want to link up and do a live, we can do a live, and I can share some tips and things like that for Babe Nation and stuff and all that. But let me tell you something, Fyebabe, and I wanted to tell you this. That's why I wanted to schedule a live with you, amongst other things. You need to stay away from that guy Prophet. I know one of your callers told you to link up with the guy Prophet. That Prophet guy don't like you because he don't like me. And I'll tell you why. He was talking mad crap on his live over there regarding me and about how he didn't like how we came in. Because, Fyebabe, you are with me, believe it or not, you're coming from this area or you're coming from this platform, and we took our platform over there. They didn't like that. Yeah, I know Ursula Ingram, but that's going to change in a matter of days, and I'll tell you why. He didn't like that because he was very, very, very opposed to that. So if you reach out to that man, he's not going to like you either, especially now that you've put yourself on the leaderboard. He don't like anybody that came over and is now on the leaderboard. He doesn't like that. So be very, very careful, Fyebabe. I know your users were telling the link up, be very, very careful. Because he doesn't like that. And he expressed that to me this morning. And just be careful. I'm just saying, you can reach out to me behind the scenes if you want more information. You know how to do that. But be very, very careful. Be very careful, Fyebabe. And I'm not hating. I'm just telling you what was expressed to me this morning when he was doing a live and happened. Actually, let me just tell you this. He also tried to change the algorithm and made a live calling me a scammer and all this stuff because he did not know why my numbers were so high. So he attributed that to bots and me being a scammer. So don't you think he won't do the same thing to you? And I'm just telling you, Fyebabe, because I'm just looking out. Because I've seen how they move. And anybody else that's going over there, those OGs are not really going to like you in their favor. Because they don't like how you guys have changed the game. Now, we've done it correctly and we've done it in the way in which the developers, the investors want to. But there's people who've been grinding over there for months at a time. And if I was you, Fyebabe or whoever, I will link up with English Girl or something. She's a woman from the UK. She's actually a black woman from the UK. I will link up with her, maybe do a live with her. She could tell you the history of that area of YouTube. Well, not YouTube, excuse me, a stereo, and you will understand why they may not be a big fan of yours. So like I said, just be careful. If you want to reach out to me in the background, I can express more to you than I'm doing now. But everybody that's going over there now, everybody ain't your friend. And I'm telling you that from my personal experience. I came through thinking that, oh, wow, okay, that's good, that's great. I even linked up with people because I could understand. I put myself in their shoes. If I had been grinding for months and months and months and months, and then you try to get at a certain position on a leaderboard, and then somebody come in and maybe just change the game, I could understand that. But to kind of like slander them and defame them that's where the issue occurs. So I'm just letting you guys know you may be happy to be associated with people outside this platform, but everybody over there ain't for you because they don't like the fact that you coming over there with a certain following. That's all I wanted to say. So make sure you get to know your history and just be careful. Everybody ain't for you. Everybody ain't for you. So that's my message and that's my word of the day. Just be careful. I'm going to switch things a little bit. I'm going to get to QI, excuse me. In a second, I'm going to go with the BBK. So BBK is putting out there that stereo can get your personal information. But what BBK fails to tell you is that is with any application that you download from the App Store or whatever store, Google Play Store, or Apple Store. That's with any application. So I think it's kind of, I don't know what she was trying to do with that. I think maybe she was trying to spoil a good thing. Because if you notice, if you download any application, they ask you, can they have access to your contacts? They do give you a choice in the matter, and you can always say no, and you are still able to use the application in most cases. That's the same thing with Twitter. Twitter does the same thing. That's also the same thing with Text Now. You don't have to give them access to your device, but they do ask. And once you grant yes, they do have access to the contents or the contacts in your phone. So, Barney, can you please remove that comment? Please get that comment out my chat. Please get that comment out my chat, Barney. Please. I don't want to have to do it because if I do it using StreamYard, it's either you're blocked or you're timed out. So please remove that comment out my chat. Please. I don't want nobody spinning that, even if it was a joke or something. Okay, thank you. It's not true, Barney, and I don't. Can you please remove that comment out my chat, Barney? It's not true. Okay, it's not true that they're going to use that information to dox them. I don't get where you're coming from. You give up your privacy every time you download the app. I'm sad to say that, but you give up a tidbit of your privacy every time you decide to download an app. I'm sorry, I'm just being true. I went to a tech conference, and the technology executive says, well, we definitely aren't going to give anything away for free if we don't think we're going to make money off of it. So whether it be your data or some other identifying information, whatever app you download, wherever from, be it China, Russia, US, they're getting some information from your device about when you download it. So please don't say that app is going to dox people. That's not cool. That's not cool. Well, they can't. I mean, they're not on the back end of the situation. So for them to be privy to information, it's just like the whole narrative that y'all trying to spin regarding that app being used to dox people. That's not true, because you guys are the front end users, so you're not privy to the information. You're not privy to the information that they may have. So to say that someone is going to be able to dox you is not true. I mean, that's totally not true. If you're on the back end and you're worried about a security concern, I totally understand that. But you got to be careful of the information that you put out, because some people only think one way, and they feel as if what you're saying is that somebody on the front end will be able to use or take or get access to the information in their phone to personally identify you, which is not true. Now, if you're working on the back end as a developer or someone, or a coder or engineer, then yes, they may be asked to have privy to that information. But I guarantee you that they're not going to use it to expose somebody, because that can get them into tons of trouble from a privacy issue and a government issue and a regulation standpoint. And it would trash or just nullify everything they put into that app. So that's what I'm saying about that. All right. Okay, moving on from that. So going back to the BBK. So the BBK is putting out their false information. First of all, you got to understand, if they really wanted to be clandestine or secret or have a miscontent about what they're trying to do, they wouldn't even put it in there. But they're letting you know they are obtaining information if you gave them, or if you give them access to your contacts, which you can always say no to. Now, if they don't allow you on the app because you won't give up your contacts, then that wasn't the app to use. But I even tested out myself, because before, when I was asking people to download the app, I said, okay, let me go and see this, because somebody brought that to my attention. They're like, well, they're asking for my contacts and everything like that. So I uninstalled, reinstalled the app, and saw that it was an option. Yes, they do ask for information to your contacts, but you could say no. They ask access to your contacts, and you can say no, and then you can still proceed to use the application. So let's just be, if we're going to put out news, let's just make sure it's actual, factual, and not with the necessary research. I understand you with all that conspiracy stuff, BBK, but that's not good to put stuff out that's not true. If you're going to do that, please do that for Twitter. Please do that for Facebook. Please do that for the host of other sites that people download as well that ask for access to their contacts. And if you are granting these apps access to your contacts, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I mean, I don't get why they need to know people who are not even on the, but then they're stealing that information. So you guys got to educate yourself on why they're asking that. It just read and educate. Just take your time. We all over here in this area for entertainment. Just take time out to read and educate yourself on stuff. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ursula Ingram. Next up is QI. Okay. So next up is QI. So come to find out that the third party that I demanded access to or who to know about that reached out to Miss Tina and the family was QI. Yeah, Brianna said it. Brianna said that the person who'd caused all this mess was QI. Now I want to know why in the hell QI you sit over here in Avatar Nation over here in my chat, but you did not care to divulge that that was you who started this issue. That's messed up, QI. That's messed up. And I know you have a pulse on what the hell's going on because you be in my Discord and you be in my live. So why would you do that? Like I don't get that. It'd be the people that be rocking with me that be doing the most effed up shit to me. Yo, like seriously. And you know the whole fallout from it and you just chilling in the cut. You know all the shit I've been through. And you know that it was you that contacted that woman and it wasn't me. I can't get by that. And then y'all wonder why I'm so guarded. Why I'm sometimes so callous and not emotional. Because it be the same mofos who be standing right next to you that be doing the most messed up stuff. It's crazy, man. That's just I'm thinking about that situation more. It's crazy. Like, why would you pull me in that shit? And if you were gonna pull me into it, you could have let me know what was going on because you saw that shit. And I'm sorry I'm cursing, but I'm getting so like heated right now. That's why I tell you, you don't never know who's standing next to you that's doing the most foul shit. And that's not no beef sector stuff. That's some stuff that extends outside this area. It's crazy. It's crazy. At least if you did it, you could have been like, yo, Sir King, I just want to let you know I was the person. Like, I'm very, very, very confidential. You can ask anybody. I don't put nothing out unless you come from my ass and try to like spin it as if I did something to you. That's the only time I'll put things out for public record so people can see the truth for themselves. That's the only time. But I'm not gonna put you on blast for no clicks and no views. I don't roll that way. I don't roll that way. That's crazy. That's if you think about it, like, yo, somebody who's in your cut, who been on your platform, did that and did not tell you. And I would have gotten upset with her. I'd be like, okay, good. I know how to address the situation now. But I was in the blind. I didn't know who did it. I didn't know if there would be a messy. I didn't know what was being said. I still don't know what was being said. I didn't see no damn screenshot. I only know because Brianna said it. I only know because Brianna said it. Still ain't seen no screenshot. Don't even know what's being communicated about. But it's crazy. It's crazy to get caught up in something and you don't know who is behind it, but the person that's behind it is right next to you. Uh, uh, I still want to know what was said and what was communicated. Like, I'm really intrigued by the situation, knowing that it was somebody that was right under my nose. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, yo. And if you care so much, why didn't you give to the family? Like, I don't get this. Like, yo, and then on top of that, y'all don't know. Like, my first video that didn't get monetized was because of her. Because she was talking all that militant talk and we got to create our own and all this other stuff. That shit got flagged. That's crazy. And I asked her, I said, yo, please don't put that on my channel. Please don't put that on please don't say that, because what she was doing was like some social unrest kind of talk. And it's good to be passionate about what you would take that crap to your platform. Don't bring me up in that mess. I don't want that heat. And exactly what it did. As soon as she started doing that, who popped up? The Google moderator. That very same lie. She started after that, the Google moderator got it. The video got demonetized, and we had Google moderator all over our butts over here because of her. That's selfish as hell, man. That's selfish as hell. That's selfish as hell. And then to sit around and mill around and not tell me that you were doing it, that you were the one that contacted that woman, and you got people over here spinning narratives as if I reached out to her interview, and you know I didn't do that, and you were the main person. Wow, that's deep, QI. That's deep as hell. That thing went on for a couple of days, and you just sitting back like, oh, I hope they don't find out it's me. Wow, that's just whatever, man. Whatever, yo. I'm gonna take a break. Oh no, I'm pissed off. Hold on. We go into intermission real quick. Crazy. Okay. All right, I'm back, y'all. Make sure y'all follow me over there on Stereo. We're doing an after show, so yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And you try to be sympathetic to a person because you know they've been through some mess, and then they why be the ones that you know that been through something be the main ones that like kind of screw you over in the air. It's crazy. Mhm. Unbelievable, man. I'm just kind of mad because she knew what was going on. She knew the narratives were being spun, and like you even on my Discord QI, and you sitting over there, you could have even hit me up in the private message on Discord and be like, "Yo, Sir King, I want to let you know." Da, 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 da. Oh, so you just sat over there quiet as a church mouse. Whatever, man. Let's move on to the next one. Oprah. So I guess now Brianna is decided to move over to stereo because someone wrote her an email talking about she Oprah. Really? That what got you to move over to stereo and not maybe guess be active in your following, Brianna? That's kind of messed up too. Now you don't know Oprah gonna need a co-host. Now I never knew Oprah having a co-host on the show, so you're gonna have to get one to be on stereo because stereo ain't no solo dolo. But it's kind of you were telling people, oh, they shouldn't go and the analytics. Like, come on now. And if you're gonna be Oprah got to be a little bit open minded than you are because Oprah was definitely understanding and put herself in other people's shoes. But again, I don't. You never exhibit that kind of quality to understand or to look at someone else's perspective. It's usually Brianna's way or the highway. I'm just saying. But good luck to you on stereo. Good luck. You're gonna have to be behind the avatar now too. That'll be interesting to see what kind of avatar you choose. Let me see what else I want to say. DKL late as always. So DKL's around here talking about, oh, I am going nowhere. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy where I'm at. He'll be over there too. He'll be over there too, trying to get in. He's a follower as always, just like he followed those jingles and everything that everybody asked him to do, just so he could be in the good graces. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be messy, but I'm kind of a little bit pissed off. I'm gonna speak the truth. He over there talking about he would never go, so he'll be left in the dust, or he might as well conform. Just like he was trying to figure out why his reality views didn't get no views, and James Caldwell told him he should go live. He gonna do the same thing and take his butt over there to stereo and start singing and get the jingles going over there. He'll be over there in a matter of time. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. Regarding hypocrisy, basically, I wanted to say this whole thing happened with, I guess, some people calling out Food Junkie regarding what he said to black women and stuff like this. And I guess because some woman or some people, I guess he was addressing a troll. Of all times, why would you let a troll get you out of your character, like in a comment? So I'm just saying. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs too much, but pretty much she's sitting up there saying, "Oh, I said that about the particular person and not all black women." So first of all, let me say this, Food Junkie: if a term is so derogatory to you for you being a member of the gay or the LGBT community, why would you ever call someone else the F word? Let's just be 100. Since you claim you were intellectual and a Morehouse man, I think you could get on the level in which I'm speaking to you right now if you so hear this. First of all, the key thing is to have respect for yourself. And if you're part of a community that has a word associated with it, you would never throw it at each other as a form of, I don't know, endearment. So basically, if you call another member of your community the F word, don't expect somebody else outside the community to give two darns about how you feel when they direct it to you. Because it is hypocritical for you to call yourself a term that you now offended by because someone outside your community is not saying it to you. Okay? Don't now hide behind the excuse that, oh, I was saying it to that person and therefore it's not should not be considered a generalization. Okay, stop doing the Tootsie Roll and you shouldn't say anything like that to anyone. If you're a Morehouse man knows how to still say what he has to say without offending other people. Keep it on that person. Don't make generalizations. Don't make generalizations regarding women, black women, and things like that. Because once you start taking that commentary off of that person and start making generalizations about black women, now you include them all. Okay? And it don't take a Morehouse man to figure that out. But like I said, don't start tootsie rolling around the whole thing because now you really want to get out your whole feelings about black women. So once again, if the LGBT community wants to have the respect of everyone, just like the whole thing with the N word, if the black community wants to have respect of the N with the considering the N word from everyone and have everyone to stop using, then they need to stop using that amongst themselves. So if you're going around saying F words to other people in your community, don't expect people outside your community to not say it because they see two people who are part of the same community saying it to each other. So they're like, oh shit, then I can say it to them too, in good or bad situations. At the end of the day, it comes with respect. QI, uh, why didn't you not tell me that you were the person that reached out to that family? And you got me taking bullets and grenades and everything, not knowing who it was. And I asked to know who it was because I was getting caught up in the situation. I think that's not cool, QI. I don't mean to put people on the spot like that, but it's a bad look for me that you reached out to the family telling them what you told them. I don't even know what you told them. It got me caught up in that whole situation, that whole mess. I mean, I need some insight. What was going on? What was going through your mind? Because Brianna put it out that that was you that reached out to that family. So I would like some insight into what the hell did you write them? What was spoken about? Because that was 2 or 3 days of drama that I did not need. And it was done by somebody who was associated with my platform. So yeah, I need some insight into that real quick. Cause that's not cool. That's not cool. Like I said, I took a lot of heat from that. People were spinning narratives and stuff like that that I tried to reach out to or interview. So what did you tell them? What did you say? I think I need to know. No, I don't think I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Yeah, I'll get to that block spot. Let me get through my commentary real quick. So going back to Food Junkie or whatever happened over there on that platform regarding that. No, don't sit up here and give a pass to a man who's disrespected black women, but y'all want to come at me and everything you want to say that I'm done with foolishness, but I epitomize respecting black women, and rarely do I go off on any women, even though I'm provoked and prodded and call everything under the sun. But now y'all want to give this man a pass when he went up there and dogged y'all out who you are because you guys call him the F word, which is a word he used frequently regarding those in his community. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy. That's all. Hypocrisy. That's hypocritical. That's what I gotta say about that. A man should be able to articulate himself, especially if it's virtually, in a way that does not offend black women. Hold on. I don't think nothing's funny. QI. I don't think nothing's funny. QI. Hey, Terry P. I don't think nothing's funny. So I don't know what that LOL means. I don't know what that means. I don't find nothing funny. Please don't take my kindness for weakness, QI. Please don't do that. Because like I told him before, I didn't have no problems with my platform and YouTube until you started talking that militant crap on my platform. And that was the first time, the day after that video, the Google moderator started coming around my channel. And then just so you know, you also cost me money because of your militant talk, because the video did not get monetized. It actually got demonetized. So I don't find nothing funny, but I keep things off. I never expressed that with nobody. I just chalked it up with a loss because I understood you were passionate. But now you're going to play me in my face and talk about some LOL. So I'm not going to be sitting here laughing again. You have to be responsible for the words you speak, QI, especially on somebody else's platform. Sir King asked people to reach out and tell that he wanted to send a cash. But this is the thing, QI. This is the problem that I have. Why didn't you tell me after you saw the narratives being spun? Why didn't you reach out to me? I don't get that. Like you had me taking bullets, everything, grenades, things attached to my credibility, people thinking that I'm trying to get over here and get an interview, and I never got an interview. I've never tried to get no interview. People spinning narratives that I reach out to this woman, and you see me taking all this stuff, all this heat, but you sitting up here right under my nose and then tell me it was you. And then when I asked, I said, I don't know who, I need to know who communicated. I need to know the message that was sent to the family. You didn't reach out to me. You didn't reach out to me on IG. You didn't reach out to me on Discord, nothing. And I got to come in here. I got to come find out about Brianna. But from Brianna? Like, come on now. Something ain't right now. You all about truth and, rah, 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 and positivity. But that's not being positive when you play in my face like that. You didn't know. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It's not you. Wait a minute. You knew what they were saying regarding a person reaching out to the family. You heard about the stuff. You saw what was posted on my community wall. You saw my lives. But you just let me just think it was somebody else, somebody being messy. I did not know it was somebody right here. You could have been like, yo, Sir King, I reached out to the family. Bloom, that's it. That would have helped me a lot, and I know how to address the situation. I did not get no damn proof. Don't sit up here and lie on me. Don't lie on me. No, don't do that. Don't sit up here and lie on me and say I got all your proof. Don't do that. Don't lie on me like that. Don't lie on me like that. Don't lie on me like that. I don't even talk to you. I never talk to you on Instagram. Never. Never. And I have not really contacted you directly on Discord. What link are you waiting for me to post? I'm waiting for you to post the link. What link are you waiting for me to post? I'm not posting no links. What link are you waiting for me to post? You mean drop a link or post a link? Post a link and drop a link are totally two different things. I didn't hear you saying that. You said I have all my proof. When did you tell me this? When did you tell me this? I ain't know nothing about no post. You keep saying post. What do you mean post? Are you saying please drop the link? This is weird. Okay. I'm putting down I'm dropping the link now. I mean, we never had no conversation about proof. Like, no. And if you had the proof, why did you not say you had the proof in my chat? Like, this is weird. Like, I don't talk to you like that. Like, something weird. Weird. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Yeah, I sent the screenshot of the conversation that I had with Tina to your Instagram.
I
Um,
didn't get that Instagram for message from you. You sent it to the wrong person.
all right, well, I will send it again or post it or
Which one?
whatever. But
Where are you sending it to? First of all,
Sir King Crown on Instagram.
yeah, I never got no message from you.
Okay, well, I can send it again, no problem. I can post it to Discord, whatever, you know.
What is your
But
handle?
let me
Wait.
go into it.
You sent me something. Now, what is your handle?
QI.
No, I never got. Let me see. I never got that from you.
But
Was that the
at any rate, I never said anything about an interview period with Tina. Basically, basically you asked people to reach out because you wanted to give $100. You said, "Can y'all reach out to Tina?" And so, and I had heard the conversation, about you wanting to interview. So, basically, I was just like, Sir King wants to give $100. And I told them that, a lot of people prefer Cash App versus PayPal because, a lot of people, are afraid of being doxxed, or, you may be afraid of being doxxed. And that's all.
the only message I have from you is October. It was a
Well, I can
communication.
send it. I still have it and I can send it.
No,
It's
no,
not a
no.
problem.
Let's not talk over the fact though. The only message I have from you is from October 14th. That's it.
Well, I just sent it. I don't know why you didn't receive it, but I can send it again. See, I'm not a dramatic person and I'm not into the mess or the beefing or anything like that. I advocate and I'm an activist for real. And I understand the dynamics of what goes on in this sector and I'm just not into it. And like basically my communication with Tina was just basically based on justice and I have that proof as well. I don't really like to devil or dabble into, all of what goes on in this sector because I'm about unity and not division. And like we do have some big issues that we conquer, and we cannot conquer them. And I'm not a militant. I'm not a militant person at all. Militants don't talk about, don't talk for government. They talk against government. I'm for government. Okay, so let's get that straight. There's nothing militant at all about me. I
But
do research.
at that
I,
time you were
like
talking
references and stuff like that, but I'm not militant at
at
all.
that
And I really don't
that
appreciate
time
that,
you communicate
because that's painting a narrative that does
at
not
that
stick with me.
at that time
Um,
your
and
conversation
pretty much,
was
I'm just up here,
at
because
that damn, I can't get a word in. At that time, you were saying that stuff. You were talking about self sufficiency, separation, and stuff like that. I remember vividly the conversation because I was like, "Oh Lord, this is going in a direction that I don't want to." So, so yeah. All right, she put a
I know how
fellow.
this sector goes. I'm not, all, I'm enjoying myself. But
What do you mean you're
that's
enjoying
pretty much
yourself?
all I came up here to say. I know people like to find content. I'm just, like YouTube is not my thing. It's not enough money for me. And, I've
If you
refused
keep
to sell
saying that
out
though,
or,
but if it ain't
do,
enough money for you, why
stuff
you
that's
involving your
dysfunctional
situation
or
in the mess?
against progress,
What?
for the purpose of a
Why do
click
you
and a
keep
view.
talking and like you not have? It's like you keep talking, but you don't hear nothing that I'm saying.
I
It,
can't really hear you. I'm noticing.
yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, it's low, very low. And I got my volume up.
Oh, well,
But
that
that's
must
all
be
I
it.
came up to say. I've never been against you, and what Brianna is saying is not true. And I expect that from her because she has been bashing me for over like a couple of years. I mean, ever since I met Brianna, she's been bashing me. And I just size it up to her being intimidated. But I'm just not. YouTube is not my thing, so I'm not her competition, and that's not the way I would compete anyway. So I just don't get into all that childishness. But that's all I came up here to say. I ain't do you wrong. I didn't say you wanted an interview. That's not true. I'm gonna send you the proof. However, and that's just it. And I'm not pressed. So, peace out.
That was kind of rude. I think that was hella rude. I think that was hella rude. That was, to me, that was hella rude. Even your exit was hella rude. You say you sent me something, but I got no nothing of it. I'm looking at my IG right now. I have nothing from you. The last communication that we had was October 14th. I got nothing from you. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing from you. Nothing. No, she didn't. Don't tell me she spoke her piece. She disrupted my piece. She knew all the slugs that I was taking, and I asked to know who sent the information, but she just sat here. If Brianna did not say anything, I would have still not known who reached out to Miss Tina. That's crazy to me. People know how to get in touch with me. People tons of times say, "Hey, Sir King, I did this," or "Do you mind if I do this?" Not that, I mean, you don't need my permission, but when you bring me in the F-ish, you need to be like, Sir King, this was my intention, my bad. I didn't mean it to come back on you like that. And I would have been like, okay, I understand that. I think she thinks this is a game. And she keep talking about, oh, I don't need YouTube. I don't need YouTube. Just stay your ass off of YouTube because you're doing the most on YouTube. Messing with other people's, channels and stuff, but you come into that platform to voice what you want to say that you can't say on your own. But I don't need YouTube. I ain't set up like YouTube. I don't need YouTube that way. And we don't need YouTube that way. Then respect the people's platform. You got me caught up in some shit that I need to be in and have people lie on me. It got people thinking that you or whoever I sent over there was involved with me. I didn't know nothing about that mess. And like I said, if Brianna never said what she said, we still would have not known who did that. And you did not send me anything. The last communication I had with you was on October 14th. Over almost 2 months now. So please stop lying. Don't do that. That's not cool. Mm-mm. 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 No, just Tucker, please remove that comment, please, because I don't want that smoke over here. Just Tucker, please remove that comment. All right, I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come on. We're having an after show tonight on Stereo, so please feel free to come on over there if you want to. That's the link for if you want to come up on the panel right now to address anything that we spoke about. And here's the link to follow me on Stereo. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Bree owes me an apology. I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the whole situation. Excuse me, that it was somebody over here that reached out to the family, which is okay. I understand that, but to sit there and lie, or to just sit there and hide in the cut as if they didn't do nothing, it's messed up. It's messed up. So I don't know. I don't know if she owes me an apology or not, but I think she does. It's just kind of suspect. Like you know who the person was, but I don't know. Mm. That's how I feel about the situation. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, you're right. She said I was disappointed. Yeah, you're right. Right, you're right, right. You're right. You're right. I can't remember every detail. You're right. But now she know it wasn't me. So what? So what? Like, how can you hold me responsible for actions? When she said that whole thing that I don't care, that wasn't like I wouldn't care about the situation. But I'm like, I don't care that you're trying to hold me responsible for the actions of others. Yet you did not show any, You did not show the screenshot or anything that you were privy to. That's kind of messed up. And we got to come find out about the whole situation or who released it because QI won't remove some community posts. That that just shows me like the integrity. Your integrity is not 100%. Because if QI had removed the screenshots at your request, I'm not screenshots, the community posts at your request, then we still would not have known who put out that or who contacted the family. You get what I'm saying? It's an integrity issue.
Yeah.
And Oprah would know that it's 100% about integrity, not conditional or circumstantial integrity. It's always about integrity if you're going to be like Oprah. Go ahead, Lemon. How you doing? Lemon, you on mute.
Hello, what up? What up?
Hey,
What
what's
up?
up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Man, this whole situation is crazy. So I'm just now trying to process it myself. Um, so you just figured out. Basically, Bree just told you that where that kind of information came from.
Yeah, she was the one that reached out to the family. Now, if it is what it is, like if she's saying, "Oh, I just reached out to let them know you wanted to donate," okay.
Yeah.
But when you start seeing the bullets come our way and stuff, and the narratives being spun, you didn't reach out to me, and then you're gonna sit up here and lie and say that you did send me something. I'm looking at, I check all my messages from people I know and I don't know, and I'm like, no, you didn't, and I just checked, and she's like, "Oh, well, I'll still," and like try to gloss over and cut me off so that the truth would come out. Like that's not cool in my book. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Like you can't say, "Oh, I sent you something," and then I said, "Oh, you didn't send me," and then cut me off when I started telling the date of the last communication that we had.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm a little shocked too right now. Like I honestly thought it was all like made up at first. I thought somebody was just, making it up, but to find out somebody did reach out from this area and made it seem like it came from you, that is kind of messed up though. She could have, informed you that she reached out to the family so you had a heads up ahead of time.
Right, exactly. Because I'm running around here blind, not knowing who did what, or who did it, who sent it. I never thought it would be someone that we in constant communication with or that has a
Yeah.
constant presence.
Right. I'm thinking it's like a random ass troll, trying to just keep the mess going, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm.
So I mean, like, okay, she said she'll send you the proof. I mean, what is that gonna prove? What her intentions was with reaching out to the family?
Well, just the communication. Like what communication? Yeah, what communication happened? Because I mean, I'm getting dragged and everybody forming an opinion about me, but not one person has found no more. Not one person has seen what was said, who it was said by, but they could see the stuff on my community wall, but they want to glaze over the fact that what she said, like just being conveniently dumb. Then to come to find out that there's somebody over here that did it, and they know what I'm going through, but they would not have revealed themselves until Brianna revealed it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yep. I get it. I get it. I feel like you're looking at it like had she not put that post up on her page that caused Brianna to air her out, we still wouldn't know who even sent the message right now at this point.
right, and she would have been still fraternizing over here as if everything was cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. Like you sit up
I
here
agree.
and like I said, I had no problems with my channel until she started doing what she did, talking that militant talk. And she told me, "Oh, I'm now pro-government." No, you were not pro-government. You was talking about separation and everything else under the sun and self-sufficiency and all that. So there again, you lied again.
Man, this is super crazy though. Like, I just didn't expect that. I mean, even if she did send you the receipts and stuff right now, I mean, the damage is pretty much already done. People already formed their opinion based off what they heard. You
And
know what I mean?
she still understood, y'all know how Instagram work. It don't take forever. She still ain't send me shit. Ain't still got nothing. Ain't still got nothing. Ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. Okay, sorry. I ain't got nothing.
Same thing with Snow Bunny. It's the same thing. It's crazy. That's crazy, bro. But now she probably looking at it like she feel like you upset with her, but you rightfully so because it's your image out there that's pretty much being tarnished because she was like not upfront with you about what was going on. Communication is key. If she felt like you didn't respond the first time she sent it, she should have wrote you like another time, like, "Hey, did you get the the stuff I
She
sent you?"
never sent it though.
I
She
know, I
never
know.
sent it.
That's what I'm saying. Knowing that you've been in such a sticky situation, I said she should have reached out and be like, "Hey, I tried to send you something. Did you get it?" Because you said your conversation's been a while back. I think you said like October.
It'll be the ones
But
in your face. Just be the ones that you like, oh, okay. And then last time she was alive, she was saying stuff that was like kind of coming at me, and I'm like, what? Like it was just weird. I don't remember verbatim, but I was just like, I hope I'm not misinterpreting your statements. I don't know.
yeah, I
Like I
remember
said,
that night. I remember that night.
I still don't know what was said. What was said. I still don't know. She could sit up here and be saying, "Oh, somebody just wanted to donate." I don't know. How do I know now? Everything that come out of your mouth is a lie now to me. So until I see proof, then I just got to keep what I'm going. But still, despite the fact you knew what I was going through, that's what I think. You knew what I was going through, and you knew you had various means to reach out to me, and you didn't reach out to me at all. But
Wow.
like I said, if it wasn't for Brianna putting out the stuff and challenging her to take down those community posts, we would have not known.
Wow. No, I feel you. I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. It's like
One of my young
getting you
wives
involved into
said I
something.
reached out to Miss Tina, said I reached out
Mhm.
to the family, that I'm trying to work behind Brianna's back to get an interview, all this stuff, all these lies going on, and I ain't do a damn thing. And the person that's doing is QI. Not no random troll now. Not no irrelevant troll. QI. Unbelievable.
Wow. Yeah, I'm a little shocked too, and I feel like even if she's saying proof right now, it's not gonna really prove nothing because people, like I said, people's opinion was already formed. So, I mean, the receipts would be cool, but I feel like the damage is done. I just think it's fucked up.
No, and then
Hmm.
her exit was just the hallmark of disrespect.
Yeah.
You ain't putting up with the shit I'm putting up. Excuse my French, but you're sitting over there talking about, oh, I don't need you to. I don't need to you to this and this. Like, it's as if you're jealous because people are on YouTube and capitalizing on the opportunity that they're using. Like that's what people that like. I don't like when people say that because it's like, okay, do you really want to have a channel then? Because why are you going around sabotaging people's stuff? I feel I don't need you to. Okay, you keep saying that every damn time. I can say I don't need graphic artists either, but you don't hear me saying that, do you? No. But you dismiss yourself disrespectfully and talk about, yeah, and I'm out. And I purposely think that you could hear what I was saying, but you didn't want to have no exchange because you knew you would got yourself caught up. I'm not stupid. Talk about, yeah, I can't really hear you, but you heard me real good when you first came up, though. Uh, sorry.
Wow. No, I mean, hey, get your frustrations out. I understand.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. I just don't like that. It's one thing to be remorseful and be like, yo, that wasn't my intention. I apologize. I didn't let you know. I was wrong for not letting you know, but I just maybe feared that you may have aired me out or something like that, whatever. I'm very understanding. But like I see, you got Brianna hitting me up in the background. Not once did Brianna tell me who that was. Not even alluded to the facts. Not even alluded to the fact. And I'm not gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, maybe you put QI up to it. Maybe that's why she felt the way she did, because she maybe thought I sent QI over there to contact that lady. I never did that. But don't sit here and write me talking about you disappointed in me and stuff like that. It won't even share with me the message. I could have been told you, nah, I didn't send her. Nah. Mm-mm. This is a situation that you and QI got going on. Because now somehow QI feel that Brianna is jealous of her and all this other stuff. That's kind of crazy to me. But I ain't got nothing. Like, y'all question me up in y'all personal tiff and gonna say that I'm sending out people and that you disappointed in me. But you know who the person is the whole damn time. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm.
Okay, now the disappointment statement makes sense because from her view, she looking at it like you possibly sent that person over there to get information for that Miss Tina lady, but the whole time you knew nothing about what was going on. So you were just pretty much blind to the situation. You had no
Yeah,
knowledge of it.
right.
So okay, now shit makes more sense. That's crazy because I'm starting to think she did sort of dip out on your chat for a minute when all that shit was going on. I don't think I seen her around as much.
Yeah, exactly. She did dip out. I noticed that 'cause I was saying the other day, I was like, damn, where QI been? But she did dip out.
Yeah, I noticed that. So that's all crazy. It's very telling. But I mean, maybe with her, whatever she's seeing you on Instagram will make shit more clear for you. But at this point, I feel like it's kind of messed up to leave you out there and dry like that. So
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
So maybe when you were trying to find a contact to send $100, maybe she used that opportunity to pretty much, seek out the people and try to, get a conversation going with them. That's
But
what
it
I feel like
seems
happened.
like the reaction seems like there was more to that conversation. Because why couldn't it be, if Sir King wants to give you $100, feel free to reach out to him and get, he wants you to cash out. It seems
Yeah.
as if more conversation went on for that reaction to be communicated to Miss Tina, to Brianna, and to have Brianna go that way. There was something else going on, and I'm still not privy to it, and I wish I was. Once again, I deserve the right to know that, especially after this revelation. So,
Yeah. Had everybody feeling like you tried to get an interview out of this woman when that wasn't your intentions. You simply said that you didn't want to send it the GoFundMe way, so you wanted to know like what was her real cash app, so that way you can get the money to her. That was it.
that was it.
That was it. No interview. There was no talking behind the scenes and stuff like that. So, hold on. The fuck? Oh,
Yeah, sorry. We got to live. I'm going to push the live back a little bit because I want to continue this conversation. No, yeah. I have scheduled for 2:30.
You want me to answer this one?
No, don't answer it. Why does it automatically call? That's the weirdest thing ever.
Bro, I have no idea. I was finna. Yeah, it just does that. I'm not sure.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I guess it's to just remind you that you don't forget. I guess sometimes people forget. Yeah, but yeah. It's just weird. I'm glad the truth came out. No matter how it came out, the truth came out. So
I mean, where do you go from here? You get the receipts, and she pretty much say like, "Hey, I just tried to set up the money situation." And what if that's all to the situation? Then what?
it's still not good to me because it would have been fine. Like let me say this. I would not have known. Would not have known unless she did not post those things regarding whatever some community gathering for the family, and that Bree did not, she did not adhere to Bree's request. If she would have adhered to Bree's request, then we would not have known. I would have still been in the dark.
Yeah.
But I took bullets for days. How people lie on me, everything, saying that I was disrespectful, that I had put out there as if I did it and I had nothing. Did not know nothing. And she did not hit me up and say, "Hey, Sir King, I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't intend to cause all this." She just sat back as if she didn't do nothing. That's what I don't like.
Yeah. It reminds me of another story you dealt with a while back with somebody who had all this stuff and then got you into all this foolishness. You remember?
I've been through a lot.
Yeah, I know. Like I can't. That wasn't even vague enough for you.
I've been. Yeah,
I won't even bring it up. I won't bring it up. It's all
fine,
good.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
I'm shocked though. I'm really shocked though.
Then to come up and act like you big and bad as if like all you did and lie. Stop lying. You never sent me no message. Never regarding this. Stop lying. Let me check my IG. Do I have a message now? I bet you I don't.
Oh shit. I mean, if I make an exit like that, I'm gonna just drop what I have and keep it moving. And say like, look, this was my intentions. It kind of got messed up, but here you go.
Still don't have no
1 second.
message. I still don't have no message, y'all. So then she lied again just now. She said she was gonna send a message. Ain't got a damn thing. Ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. And she not blocked. And I got nothing. No message. She said she gonna send it. Nothing. Nothing. I don't like liars, bro. I can't stand them. And if you gonna lie, stand in your shit and say you lied or you didn't do nothing right. Don't sit here and be like, "Oh, I just tried to do this and this." You lie, yo.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, from her tone, that when she left the chat, I didn't feel like she was gonna send you anything because I felt like She was embarrassed. She was sort of, put out there, and she wasn't ready to respond. Like she told you to drop the link, so I thought she was gonna send you whatever she had and keep it moving. But I think she
Yeah,
kind of got upset.
you're right, Ursula Ingram. I'm definitely gonna play my clip right now. Definitely. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, you're right. Her tone was very indicative of how she was gonna act.
Yeah.
I don't like liars, bro. And then this is one place that welcomed her without causing her no drama. And then we welcome you over here, and you cause the most drama to. Like I said, the Google monitors didn't show up until after you start speaking on my platform, and I asked you to stop with all that militant talk. I feel if it's militant, if you say you're gonna sit here and create a separate government and all this other ways, a self-sufficiency and all that, like I even asked you to stop. Take that stuff to your platform, and if you don't care about YouTube or you don't need YouTube, then go move on to somewhere else and stop disrupting other people's places. Because we didn't have no issues with Google moderators until that live.
Lying. Why you always lying?
Unbelievable, bro.
Wow, my goodness, my good. I'm shocked though. I thought it was some random ass troll, keeping up the fuck shit, but
NY Carter, I'm trying to stay away from that because that's a real life situation. NY Carter, she did. I mean, NY Carter, she did tell the truth. She left it on my community page. I don't know what the communication is between her and Brianna. I'm not trying to get into that, but I would have thought that, that person would have told Brianna to, hey, what you said is not true, and please retract that so that person doesn't take that kind of heat. You know what I mean? But everything gets turned around conveniently to fit whatever narrative that they want to put on me to make me seem as if I'm some terrible, crazy person and all this other stuff, and I'm not. So
Yep.
it is what it is.
Yeah, I feel you on that too.
Yeah.
Like if you know something, they should have said something. I feel like
that's how I felt. That's how I felt. I like once my name got brought up in the situation, I should have been privy to what was said about me. I think anybody in the situation, whether it be you, anybody, any other content creator, if they come over here and lie on somebody, I think that the first thing you should do is send that person a screenshot. Like seriously.
Yeah. I agree.
That's what
and I feel like had QI not put that on her community wall, that would have never triggered Bree to air her out. So we still possibly wouldn't have known had she not put that on her community wall. So you would have still been left in the dark with the whole situation.
Oh, agree. Like, but it's amazing how the universe works when the truth needs to be revealed, right? So their own little personal issue between Brianna and QI. Oh, it was so much, or it's so bitter, that she was willing to sacrifice or put out that information. Like, you know what I mean? Like to just let that be known. And then I'm glad because it kind of vindicated me because I'm glad to know now. Like I didn't know how to respond because I didn't know who was doing it. I don't know what was said. She in my DM talking about she disappointed me and that I don't care about the family and all this other stuff and about the optics of the situation. But you're not sharing with me the message that you privy to, which is kind of suspect in my eyes, especially now considering your history with this person.
I agree. I'm unsure what kind of tension Bree and her had, but I feel like you were in the middle, so you should have been privy to at least something that was going on. But hey, it still came out one way or another.
Yeah, it did. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's unfortunate. But
well, I'll drop the link right now in case anybody else wants to come up regarding what was discussed on the agenda or anything else. I think it's kind of messed up, and in all honesty, I think it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, most definitely. It's messed up because it comes with somebody you rock with too. So.
Well, I ain't rock with her. I mean,
not rock with, but somebody who like support. She be in your chat enough to where
Yeah. Right, exactly, and we welcome her over here because I know a lot of places she get a lot of heat. Why is it the people that come over when we welcome people, they do the most? Like they just turn. Like you can't go nowhere else. You can't take your ugly behind nowhere else, but you're gonna go and turn on the people that were rocking with you and giving you a safe space to be. I don't get that mentality. It's like
I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. But I get where you're coming from with this whole situation. It's multiple people who did shit like that. All up in your chat, and then next thing you know, you find out they did some fuck shit. So I'm not surprised at this point. But
and if you think about it, that's the MO of the people who like the most foulest. Like How do y'all feel like just knowing that you trying to support somebody, pretend you support somebody only to get close to them to just turn on somebody? It's just,
But
it's
they're
just
like that in real life, though. You don't just get like that over here. That's the way they move in real life. They pick those characteristics up and they take it online. So when you see them, the flaws come out. That's because they're a flawed person. That's what they do. A lot of
yeah.
people on here is miserable, whether you believe it or not. They
But
use
dude,
this
I don't
outlet
know about
to.
me. I'm not gonna be all up in your face to chum me up and get everything, knowing that my whole intention is to f you up. Like that's just weird to me. Like just stay away from me, and if you're gonna do it that way, then do it that way. Like here we go. What's up, y'all? How you doing?
What's popping? What's
Yo,
popping?
what's up?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
Hey, I'm coming in very late, I guess. I don't know how long you've been on, but I don't want to have to wait to the replay to ask you. So could you catch me up or at least summarize the BBK?
Basically, what I was saying was that what she was doing was kind of like, I wouldn't say reckless, but it's half truths that she's spilling. I say if you're gonna put out information labeling stereo as trying to dox people or get their personal information, you need to put that same information on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and everybody else that got a social media app out here. Because basically what she was saying was, oh my God, they can get into your phone book and your contacts and all this stuff going on and spinning that whole kind of narrative. I feel like you
That who
just
could
not.
that who could do that?
What you say?
That who could do that?
Stereo can do that.
Oh, that an app could do that. Got you.
Yeah, but she's sitting there spinning it as if like you can get docs through the app and stuff like that, and that's not true. Any
Hell
other
no.
social media app
So
that allows you.
so my questions may not make sense because I really don't know, but BBK said this, you saying?
Yeah. She put out a video going through their whole whatever privacy thing or privacy guidelines or whatever, saying that
That's recently?
Excuse me?
Recently?
Yeah, today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that's false information, though.
Of course it is.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to tell people is, if you say yes, you can have access to my contacts. That's on you. You could also say no, and they won't have access to your contacts. And that's not what she was stating. She made it seem as if they can get access to your contacts if you download the app. Any app that you download asks you for permission to your contacts. That's how they get information and stuff like that. But you can also say no and still be able to use the app. How do I know? Because somebody came to me the first couple of days in which I was promoting the app, and I tested it myself. They do allow you to decline them having access to your contacts, and you can still use the app.
You saw this video.
Yep. I know that in White Carter, I know that. But BBK is making it seem as if it's not a common practice. As if what they're doing is some kind of anomaly or something like deceptive. So what I'm trying to say is, why are you singling out stereo, but you're not singling out, this platform owner, or you're not singling out Instagram, or you're not singling out everybody that's you download the app from. If you're gonna do an expose or some kind of reporting, do it on all the apps. Do it as a way for people to protect their privacy. But you're singling out that app as if like they're the only ones in the business doing it, and that's hella wrong, and that's hella deceiving. Like you're deceiving people like that.
Yeah.
Call them all out if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, but you can deny having access to your contacts, and not only that, I feel like she probably only spoke on it because she's seen every content creator and their baby mother saying, "Hey, I'm going to stereo." So she like, let me try to not go to stereo and flip it and tell you about all the negative things about stereo. So that's my take on it. Everybody's talking about it. So you want to be that one person that don't join the app. You want to find what's negative about the app and try to flip it so you can get some kind of views and points. Like, oh, I brought awareness to this situation.
So no, I'm not taking one part of what you said. What you showed was specifically from stereo. Did you show anything else for Twitter? Did you show anything else from Instagram? No, you didn't. You pulled up where they were saying they could have access from their website and shared it. And I'm reporting on what you said. The video speaks for itself. I saw the video. I was there. I do my research. Okay?
Lemon, you saw the video?
No,
yeah,
I don't. No, he's talking to me.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I
No,
don't
you're
watch a lot
not.
of these people. I really don't. So I don't really know the BPK like that to watch a video from
Uh,
her.
so the overall tone from the Sir King was like she was like warning people like don't do it, like stay away. Was it that type thing? I didn't see it.
That's the way I interpret it. Like I said, I watched the video for myself, and she was going into the language that was used, and even said that, oh, something about my emergency contact. Oh, they even will know who my emergency contact is. Like, I'm like, damn, like, you really trying. It don't matter. You can have your own opinion about the situation, but why try to shit on something I'm doing? Every time I do something, somebody always trying to shit on it.
Yeah,
But
but
y'all
I
don't
was
shit on nobody
Yeah.
else. So, hold on, Lemon.
more
But you ain't shit
specifically at
on
the
something that somebody else does, right? Everything got to be about me. But you'll do the own person over there. You ain't supposed to say that over there to QB or Fyebabe who bringing the same people over there from the same app, are you? Let's just be 100. And I don't do half the shit y'all do over here. Y'all docs. You bring up people's personal information. Y'all lie on each other. I'll bring an app over here where you can go over there, communicate, and have a voice that you can have. Actually, this is the first time you've ever seen QB and Fyebabe together in a formalized setting. Like they may have been on a live together, but to be able to actually talk to them and exchange, messages with them one-on-one together in an organized fashion. Come on, y'all.
I have a
Damn.
couple questions.
What I do to y'all that cause me to hate me so much? I ain't do nothing. And then the BBK, you did say that. You were even saying that you list certain contacts and how you have certain contacts in your phone listed. So don't sit up here and lie like that. You didn't mention me. I know you didn't mention me. But it's automatically associated with me. Because who's the one that promoted it? Me.
Yep, that was the
Sorry, y'all,
first I
go ahead.
heard.
What were we saying, y'all?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I heard you mention militant talk. Where did that come in at?
Hold on, let me address this one thing. She says, I don't have to lie about nothing. But you ain't putting that same stuff on Instagram. You ain't putting that same stuff about Twitter. You ain't putting that same stuff on Facebook. Why were you calling out specific just a stereo? All these other applications that I mentioned also ask for your private information for access to your contacts. If you had mentioned those same other social media platforms in the commentary or what you did or the video you reported, then I totally would have understand that and I would not be coming at you like this. But I think it's just kind of messed up. You want to report on how bad an app is, but all these other tech moguls and tech companies are doing the same damn thing, but you ain't saying nothing about that. You're not telling them how their privacy is being compromised when they hit the contacts, especially Instagram, who got over close to billion downloads. Text now, the same thing. Like I said, I'm a person that's very fair, but you did not mention any other social media platforms when you mentioned stereo. That's all I got to say regarding that. Like, I'm just being 100. That's it. Regarding the whole militant thing, QI was over here. QI was over here. The first time I ever had an issue with a Google moderator was when QI started talking that militant talk about all that other stuff and all that. And I asked her even in the video to please stop because the stuff that she was saying could be characterized as causing civil unrest. And I never wanted to get my platform associated with that. But she only comes up because the person that reached out to the family of that young man that was killed was QI. I did not know who it was. But to know it was somebody that was frequently on my platform, it just got me effed up right now. Because she knew the heat that I was taking and the narratives that were being spun, but not once did she communicate me. Then she gonna sit up here and lie to me and say that, that she sent me a message. And then I say, okay, where did you send it? What was their Instagram? And she says it's mine. And then I couldn't find out there was no message sent at all. And she would have not gotten exposed unless it was Brianna who was upset with her before posting some stuff on her community page. Yeah, Brianna, it seems like knew it was QI the whole damn time and wouldn't tell me that until now as she has an issue with her community post. QI's community post.
So pretty much,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No,
I said so. Pretty much, they both was keeping you in the dark about what they knew. I feel like QI knew what she did as far as reaching out to the people, and Bree, she knew who reached out to the people, and she didn't tell you until what QI posts on her YouTube page. So you were pretty much left in the dark with the whole situation, from how I'm viewing it.
yeah. Even if she had reached behind the scenes and let me know, yo, I'm the one that did it. Please don't tell nobody. I would have been okay, but at least let me know how to operate. But I was blinded. I don't know who was coming from, who did it, what was said. I wasn't even inclined to know what messages were shared between those parties. But all I hear was a third party, third party, third party, as if that's some official troll. I mean, so excuse me, some official term. You ain't no damn third party. You're just a messy person. Third party is like an official legal term in my eyes, like as if they was somebody that was trying to actually be genuine. That's hella wrong. Why hide your identity? I just don't get it. It's messed up on all levels if you think about it deeply. Like,
yeah, no, I agree. Who QI?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she is, but I don't think she like focused on the peace sector area.
But some of them get into like blurring the lines and using language like that and saying my sources, just to hide like a bone carrier or a messy person or a middleman.
Yeah. But I think his frustrations come from not knowing that it was somebody who frequent his chat, and she pretty much watched all that he was going through when it was put out that he reached out for an interview. So he was basically wanting that same respect for her to say, hey, you reached out to these people. Why didn't you tell me I'm the one who reached out to the family? So Sir King would know ahead of time, like, who it was that reached out to the family. It's been over a week, and we just now figuring it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
So she conveniently came back kind of when the fire was put out, in a sense. Not all the way put out. The fire was still going.
No, I don't think she knew when she came in. I think she just popped in not knowing what. Well, maybe she did know because she saw QI in the title. I don't know. But then she put LOL. I would never put LOL in somebody's chat when she thinks this is a game.
Serious situation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate to say this, but there's not a lot of bright, positive people in this area of YouTube, and you have to keep that in mind. And I know it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
No, I understand. I understand that.
There is bright people over here that's transparent, but there's a lot of people who's not, and they do that for a reason. So you have to be.
I understand that, but she can't go nowhere, right? With being mocked and ostracized. And the one place that she goes, which is over here, that engages her, allowing her to express her point of view, she gonna do the F-ish too, and then she gonna sit up there and say, "Oh, but all I did was just tell them that they wanted their cash out information for a donation." Okay, if that's the case, then why haven't you provided me the message yet? I still ain't got the message. So there's something else that went on that you're not being transparent about. And that's what I have an issue with, because you lied. You lied.
Saying
where is the message?
Saying that you needed the Cash App information, was that something she did behind your back and you later learned of? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't just that. It put out the narrative that when she reached out to the lady, it put out the narrative that Sir King was reaching out to the lady to give the $100 for an interview. That's how the whole narrative hit the YouTube street. Yeah.
Because his name was on that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then Brianna got close contact with the family, so I think when stuff is brought to her, Brianna's, maybe it's passed on to her and she could confirm and deny it. I'm not sure. But that's probably how Bree got wind of that $100 donation, but it was never for an interview. Never.
I would have never known of the situation unless Bree had an issue with QI, because QI has posted some stuff on her community page and other stuff regarding the community gathering for the family, but they have an issue was posted on there. So I would say I would have still been left in the dark.
So you saying listening to Bree is how you learned that she used your name and that discuss and reaching out to the family?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Like if I had somebody in my chat frequently, maybe they didn't come in every single day, but then another content creator told me, I'll be upset too.
The universe must have wanted you to know that, Sir King, because that,
That's what I
like
said.
how, yeah, how you describing it came to you, like you could have no role in that or no power in that. So that's
Yeah,
being
and I
sent. Yeah.
yeah, and I went and listened to myself. So it wasn't no subliminal. It wasn't like that. I listened from the beginning of the conversation to the end of the conversation, and I'm like, damn. And then I went and researched it. I'm like, okay, what the community post is she talking about? So I guess QI has some community posts out there dealing with flyers that she made that has erroneous information and that the family has requested to be pulled down, but QI refuses to pull the community post down. So since she
She
won't
was,
do that, Bree put the information out. So I was
why she refused to pull it down?
because the information on the flyer is wrong and the flyer is being spread around.
No, not why are they asking for it to be pulled down. Why is she refusing to comply?
Because she's being defiant. Also you got to look at the person who's asking for the request. Bree's involved. Bree and Q got some kind of history. She even said it on my platform earlier that they have a history. I mean, it goes back to that whole VS situation. I didn't want to mention her name, but it's dealing with VS too. So,
So did the family say pull it down?
well, that's what Bree's saying, that the family would like QI to pull it down, and I guess Bree is speaking for the family. That's why I sometimes wish that Miss Tina would
Yeah.
take to her own channel,
Um,
because sometimes we hear
but
things coming from Miss Tina. We ain't got to worry about no misinterpretation of what's being said. It's coming from her mouth. But when it's a third party communicating that information, we gotta be like, okay, what was being said, what's being left out, was the person distracted when they said it? It's just
yeah,
Yeah.
and I've seen like the few times I guess that she came. Maybe it was one time that she came on live or whatever. But when she did, everything that she said was like aligned with what Bree said. Like when people wasn't believing her. So I'm just gonna go with what Bree said. But yeah, because she can't, you know what I mean? It was things that Bree said before we got to hear her, but once we heard her, she said everything she said was aligned with what Bree said. It wasn't one thing that was out of place.
Yeah. I was shocked. I thought it was
Yeah, it wasn't one thing
you
that
know
was
how
out of
trolls make up shit.
place. Like we tend to think that everybody embellishes, but like the shit that Bree was putting out was like right and exact. So
Yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Um,
like even down to like the people who she was warning, like please just stop mentioning it. Like when we heard from the mom was like the reason she was telling y'all because I want y'all to stop. Like she was saying all of this. So
yeah, it's crazy. Um, I'm not sure why the people that you're really cool with, that you allow them to, be in your chat without all the fuck shit, why they do stuff like this. I'm not sure. Maybe because it's the area of YouTube and they want attention, or they just don't know how to act. But it's crazy because I wouldn't expect QR to be linked up to this at all.
me neither.
like
Not from the way,
yeah,
not from how she always
yeah,
presented herself over here.
yeah.
It
In a
doesn't
way,
align
yes.
with her.
I get some
In
of
a
that.
way,
I
yes.
probably get some of that.
In a way, I
But then I
believe it.
remind you of the sector that I'm in, and the whole thing with clout, like that's so people may see that as like something to reach for. I don't know.
In a way, I can understand it, but in a way to just be so not be honest, like my conscience would really be like, yo, you need to let him know. You know what I mean? Like not just sit up there in his face and pretend like you didn't do nothing. Like
Hmm. And it
Yeah,
must
and you
be,
have to
it got to
look
be
at it
like
like,
a nasty bitty. I'm sorry with the delay. I have a bit of a delay, but it must be like a bit of feeling too. Like, but I mean, the family has been showing support, but like I know that they can also see that there's an interest there's an interest coming from the sector in the family, but it's not an interest of supporting them too. It's that whole
yeah,
entertainment value that we look
yep.
for, and they did that shit. You know what I mean? So,
And that's the
and
unfortunate part.
rightfully so, yeah. Like, but,
and who knows? Who knows? I don't know if it was on a public platform where somebody came to see it or was it private? Because if it was public on Facebook page or something, somebody could have easily ran and told the story. or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just I would
Yeah.
like to know what was said. I still don't know what was said because I don't venture out onto nobody's Facebook page or anything like that. So yeah.
I look at it like this: when QI left your platform, the way she left your platform, I got no indication that she was going to send you anything. My interpretation from viewing it was she was embarrassed and she was upset. It wasn't from a tone of I'm finna show y'all I had nothing. I didn't say nothing like that. So I feel like she couldn't vindicate herself in this situation.
But she didn't. That's what I'm saying. She lied though. She said all I did was just reach out to them and let them know that you want to donate.
Right.
Well, that's all you said. Then why I ain't get no screenshot? I ain't get nothing. I know what you're saying, Lemon. I got the same thing when she said, "And I'm out." You never say "and I'm out" to somebody like that. If you really, contrite about what you said and what you did and the confusion that you caused, you selfish as hell. And keep talking about, I
Well,
don't
all
need
I
YouTube. I don't
well,
need
well,
YouTube, but you causing the mess on everybody on YouTube's platform. That's crazy.
yeah. All I did was behind your back use your name, and trying to reach out to this family. That's
Yeah.
all I did.
Yeah.
And Miss Tina, if you look at it, Miss Tina was thinking that my intent was, not genuine based on, based on what she wrote. And it's just like,
Oh wow. I
yeah,
didn't know that. See,
yeah,
I
you
didn't
could
even know that.
tell, yeah, she could tell that she was upset with whatever communication occurred because she's like, she did apologize and stuff like that. Because she thought I was initiating something, and I can't, I ain't gonna rehash that. But she thought that because my name was being mentioned, that I was
Mhm.
up to something or trying to spin a certain narrative, and that's why Brianna got all up in a tizzy because she felt she's like, oh, the opposite of the situation is that. Well, first of all, don't reach out to me and say that you're disappointed when you don't have confirmation that I'm directly involved in the situation. Like I said, yo, Sir King, what's going on? Is this true that you're doing this? Because I think it's messed up if you are. But to start off a conversation as if you chastising me is no way to go when it's not true that I reached out to that person. That's all.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Um, do you think when she said like I'm disappointed, do you think that she had full details to who was the person that reached out to that lady about the whole situation? Do you think she was privy to all that?
I don't know. I don't know. But if you want to be like Oprah, it's for you to do your journalistic investigation and contact the source of the issue that you perceived it to be and so forth. And without
Okay.
judgment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So did you have any communication with her away from our eyes or ears?
With who? With who?
QI, like for her to even like feel comfortable bringing your name
No.
out and bringing your name up and
No.
reaching out to people.
No, QI has a habit of getting overzealous about things and putting her own personal intentions or motivation or desires or goals in front of the forefront. So she'll latch on to something which I've seen, whether it be a social justice issue, and despite the request of the family or anybody else involved that asks them to stop what they're doing, just because she has a notion, she's Trish suffers from this as well. They feel that just because they have their own personal goal, that should supersede the request of the family, and this is another indication of that. No, but to
Oh
answer your question,
wow.
no, I never communicated with her. Like I said, the only communication I had with her directly is October 14th. She was on my Discord though, and she never reached out to me privately or anything. She did drop that erroneous poster, a flyer in my chat, and I booted that shit out because it was wrong. I don't want to be that contributor to that. If people ask you to stop doing something, if the request comes from the family, don't put that on other people's platform. That's hella rude and disrespectful.
And
And
I noticed that she
I'm sorry.
really got involved with the situation was when I was scrolling through the YouTube streets a few days ago. I think I seen her over there like, on Bama Girl channel, like talking to Bama Girl about the situation and trying to get some clarity or get information from Bama Girl. Um, and the chat was going in on her and stuff like that, throwing tomatoes and shit like that.
Yeah, I saw that. She's all apologetic. I know we got out to the wrong thing, and I saw that. I was like, okay.
Yeah, so that's trying to get every angle of the story. So she was here when you was talking about the situation. I'm sure she was on Bree platform. She wants a Bama Girl. She, like you said, with the Shish situation, they get involved in certain situations and they take it head on personally. They get too involved with it. So I'm just unsure
Um,
why she would wrap you into this.
I don't know.
I'm
I
not
mean,
sure.
it was. I want to know what was said. Like, I don't want to reach out to Miss Tina and be like, Miss Tina, for the sake of transparency, can you please share with me what message was shared between you and QI? Because I got myself caught up in a situation that I didn't even insert myself in. I was trying to do something nice, and people spun it or communicate something to you to make you perceive as if my intentions weren't genuine. And I still don't have access to what was being said. And just to know what was QI is even crazier. So what was said?
Yeah, I agree. Listen, the only way you're gonna know is this one or two way. QI gonna originally send you the stuff she said, or Bree will tell you. But the lady, she shouldn't be involved with this situation at all. This is YouTube shit. I know it's important, it's dealing with your name, but it's not worthy of her, saying anything. Maybe it'll come to light. I don't know.
Well, I agree and I disagree, but you got to go to the source of the communication.
True.
Like, I don't trust what Bree's saying in regards to that because she's just an outside party. You get what I'm saying? Like, she got information and thinking that it was me. So that tells you right then and there, whatever she gives may not be 100% true. But the person who sent the message, I'm obviously not going to get the message from the person who sent it. But the person who received it might be, willing to, show some information or something. Because remember now, Lemon, you got people spinning narratives out there saying that I contacted the family and I have not done such. So,
right, that's what I'm saying. No, you have the right to want to obtain the information. Just who you're going to get the information from is the problem. I felt like you're not going to possibly get it from QI due to the fact of how your conversation went. And with the Bree situation, I'm not, and like you said, you don't fully, because she's a second party, so you don't really trust her. I don't feel like getting it from Miss Tina is relevant at this point. It's just something you know now, because I feel like now that you know what's going on, I mean,
okay,
getting the full receipts wouldn't improve anything.
Well, it's not. Well, the reason I say that is it's not because she hasn't now reached out to me before, voluntarily,
right,
regarding the situation. So it's not like as if I'm like reaching out to her from the cold. She has reached out to address the situation and stuff like that. So that's all I'm saying.
I get what you mean. She was actively on your page and stuff like that when the shit broke off. So, but do you feel like reaching out to her to get the information or try to get the information from her?
I don't want to reach out to her because I want everything that she does to be voluntary because I don't know what she's hearing her family going through at this time, and I don't want to compound the matter. But I mean, she gets the word, she gets the word. She don't. She don't have to do anything that she don't want to do. But I would like to know, seeing that we now know who did it, what was said. Because to me, there's something else that was said to cause Ms. Tina to react the way that she did. And now knowing that QI is not honoring the request of the family, it just seems as if something else is going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that any reaching out to her should be to connect yourself to the effort, like, of justice that she's seeking, like, at this point. You know what I mean? But not to like verify more in this sector or any area of YouTube for that matter. But I did have a question. What was the errors that was on the flyer?
The errors that was on the flyer?
You mentioned the flyer.
I don't know. They didn't say, but there was something that I felt was distasteful because it spoke about the manner in which the young man was, passed on. To some degree, I felt that was very distasteful for putting that on a flyer. Also, they said there was some logistical information that was wrong and stuff like that. So I just feel like from an informational standpoint, it may be some of the information may be wrong, but also the adding of, the manner in which the young man passed away is kind of somewhat distasteful.
So QI randomly made that flyer that she put on her community wall without having contact with the family personally. Like, they wasn't
that's what it seems like, yeah. And then the thing is, the flyer is getting out and being spread.
Yeah.
So that adds to another situation that more people outside of your control are now sharing that flyer.
Wow.
That's a whole lot of temerity and gumption.
Yeah, like why would you cause more confusion to the situation than not putting out factual stuff that can help the case? If you're for a situation and try to get justice, the last thing you should be doing is compromising the situation and making things more foggy for everybody out there who's trying to help with the situation. Because when you put out false information, that mislead a whole bunch of people who might see what she posts and take it as value of being truth. So that
But
was reckless on her part.
it's being irresponsible. You're putting
Yeah,
your own personal desires or whatever you think you're doing, even if you think you're
Selfish.
trying to help them,
Selfish.
in the forefront of what they're requesting. That's just not right.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's too hands on for me. And I understand people getting passionate about certain situations, but you can't overstep your boundaries. You got to let the family move first, and then you follow lead after, if it's okay. But you can't
Yeah.
take it upon yourself to be more involved than the family actually is in spreading, misinformation.
Yeah, and I've seen some of that, and it was just off-putting. Just during the time we've been speaking about it, but like people trying to like trivialize or minimize the family's role, and just pretty much trying to like X them to the side, like to push whatever narratives they wanted to push. As if the family came second to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Yeah.
just sick.
Yeah.
that's crazy, man. Like, in a way, at least you know where it came from. Because I would hate to be in the dark about anything. You know what I mean? Like, because that's anybody in your chat that could have said it. So to know it was her, I mean, at least you got some kind of closure. You might not get the full closure you want, such as the conversation between her and the Miss Tina, but you have to just chuck it up as a loss if you don't get that information.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Like I just said, it's just too much. It's just too
Yeah,
much.
it's hella unfortunate,
And
super
just the whole
unfortunate.
part when she leave, I'm out. Like as if like he making like some grand exit. Like, that's what I said. But that's why people don't like you. you did something. It was okay. You did it. It was just the fact that you playing in somebody's face who you did it to. Obviously, she mentioned my name when she said she did, but you're not being truthful about the matter on what you wrote. And I'm guarantee you, it's no short message because as much as she like to talk, we know the message wasn't short. So, yeah,
Whoa.
it's just messed up. It's just kind of messed up. I mean, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get a word in edgewise. She know there was a communication issue. Did she try to resolve the communication issue? No, she just kept talking and be like, "Well, I'm out." Like,
I could tell by the conversation that you were talking, she was talking. She really wasn't listening to you, trying to answer your questions. Right? She was upset,
but how you gonna be
and
upset for something that you did though? Like, I didn't do nothing to you. You brought my name in the mess, and like I said, when I'm taking all these damn bullets, you just hiding, letting me take it. And like I said, if it wasn't for Brianna to mention your name, you would not say nothing.
yeah. I
Like,
mean, if you didn't want to say nothing on this platform, she be in Discord though. So I feel like she could have reached out to you privately on Discord and say, "Hey, I was the one who reached out to the family. I said X, Y, and Z. Here you go," and sent you what she sent to the person. That way, you're fully knowledgeable what's going on. So if anybody brings something to YouTube, you will already be aware of it. So yeah, that's how I look at it. It's fucked up. This is YouTube. A lot of people over here are selfish. So I look at it from a selfish point of view who wanted to capitalize off a situation.
like I said, I'm the reason. I feel that she's the reason I'm having an issue with the Google moderator, or had the issue. I don't think I have the issue no more. But due to her speech, that's the
Oh,
only time
most
it came
definitely.
out. And that was my first demonetized video. And then that's why I was telling you, like, damn, it wasn't no cursing in that video. It was nothing. But it was her.
Yeah.
I knew that she was saying trigger words the whole damn time, and I asked her to stop. And then she had caught an attitude a little bit. And I'm like, this ain't your platform, so please stop, because you're not knowing what you're doing. Because you all talking about, I don't need YouTube. I don't need YouTube. But you obviously don't know the rules of YouTube. So stop saying that about people whose platform you continue to hop on. Unbelievable.
Mm, mm, mm. Man, this shit is all crazy though. All of it's crazy. Um,
Anyway. All right, y'all. We're gonna go to a brief intermission. We'll be heading over to Stereo. If you so choose to, feel free to follow so you know that the broadcast that we're gonna do. Please feel free to follow over there. Here we go. Go ahead, y'all.
Hey, that beats
Um,
fire.
Thanks.
so I could enjoying in stereo. I could do that by myself. Is that correct?
Yeah, but the only thing you can't do by yourself is you can't. Well, you can go by live by yourself, but you're going to get joined up with a random person. What I do is I schedule a live with mostly Lemon or some other people over there, and you can do it that way. Or if you just want to get hooked up with a random person, now you get hooked up with somebody that want to talk about, I don't know, eating fruit flies. I don't know, but every conversation differs depending on the person you get connected to. But you can switch off easily by going swiping right or swiping left.
I like getting paired up with a
Yeah,
random person. I feel like I'm on a party line.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That or like a swingers seminar. But I heard that Molly Maybach was over there talking. Like what?
Who?
Molly Maybach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let me just say this.
Mhm.
Also, Miss Tina, if you listening, I encourage you to just start. You got a channel out there. I just encourage you to just state what you gotta state and put it out there. Like there will also be a point of reference for people who are not affiliated with this era of YouTube. Like that would just you know what I mean? It's just you can also market that to people who you want outside of this area. Like you could send your link to other people, other governmental organizations, community organizations, without having it be in reference to somebody who may not, may turn them off, depending on the content of their channel. So, Miss Tina, if I was you, I ask you that you please, you're going to have to do it eventually, sooner or later, because using other platforms as a soundboard is not a good look because their platform isn't solely consistent or solely focused on what's going on with your family. And I'm not hating. I'm just looking at the situation. If it blows up the way it needs to blow up, the family needs a channel where they can hear from you and you only, without whatever you're saying being questioned by the person who's broadcasting. That's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna have to do it sooner or later if you want this to get the social justice and the reforms that you want. I'm just telling you. It's either gonna be now or later. And the sooner you do it, the better, because there'll be more of a documented history of what you're trying to say, and what you want out. Like, yeah, just do you. We need to hear from you, not everybody else, because everybody on here got a past, and they got people who don't like you. I mean, not like you, but like them. And you don't ever want that to get caught up in that.
Oh,
You don't want to
yeah,
get caught up in their own personal beefs and things like that, and have that be associated with your name. Just start your own channel, and people need to hear from you and go to the source directly. So,
I agree.
mhm.
Most definitely, I agree. Y'all, have you made that transition to stereo or gave it a test try to see how it is?
Nah. I
Not
just
yet.
kind of like search some YouTube videos like people reviewing it and
Okay.
getting information that way.
Yeah, and for the people who may be hesitant to use stereo, you don't have to divulge your context. All privacy is, in your control. You don't have to divulge your content. I think there was only one. I think there was only one app that I got booted from because I wouldn't divulge my contacts. So
And what was that?
everything from the cookies that they offer you, they say, "Hey, can we store cookies?" You can go in there and change what kind of cookies are able to put in your phone.
What was the
That's
one that booted you?
a big part.
What was the one that flushed you?
I don't remember. It didn't happen recently, but um, that's why I don't remember it. It happened some time ago. But they were like, since I wouldn't give up my contacts, they wouldn't allow me to use it. But that's not
Yeah,
the case with
so,
stereo.
so
That's not
long
the
as they ain't mess with your only page at you good.
That's because they don't mess with my what? I don't have an OnlyFans page. The only OnlyFans page
Oh,
that I
okay.
have
I'm
is
sorry.
the YouTube page. I don't get down like that. Sorry.
Hey, yeah, right. They're trying to get me into that OnlyFans shit. No way, no. Listen. A lot of
Yeah,
people jumping on that money train. That's a fad right now. That'll be out in like a few months, and then
and
people will
let me
have
just say this. Y'all better hope that they don't have no data breach.
everybody
Y'all better
owning all your
hope.
shit.
Right? The last thing you're gonna be worried about some damn phone contacts. Yeah, it's a lady over there that got an OnlyFans page, and she said she was what's she gonna say? She was gonna shake her tatas or something on her OnlyFans page. So hey,
Mhm.
Hey,
but
shake it. I mean, yeah, OnlyFans to me is that's crazy though. I wouldn't do something like that. So nah. I got the goods, but I wouldn't put myself out there like that. I'm more private.
Okay.
I
Okay,
want
JT.
you, baby.
Right. She said she may have too much going on to do a platform right now because she don't have to do a platform. I think what you guys don't understand is that she could do pre-recorded messages and just put it out like that. She ain't got to do no live like we do. She ain't got to do that. Everybody over here mostly go live. She don't need to do a live. She could just do pre-recorded videos and she could edit them, make sure they sound good, and make sure that the aesthetics of the video is correct. But to continue to use certain people over here as a soundboard to get the message out, I think that's not a good look right now because people are taking their own personal bias against that person that they have and somewhat pinning it on the representative of the family and so forth. But to eliminate all that other stuff, she just needs to make messages about the family. That's it. That's it. You can easily say, I requesting that there's been a certain flyer created. I ask that this person please remove that flyer because it has erroneous information. Thank you all for your support. And once again, I'm asking that the content creator who's created that flyer, please remove it. That's it. Boom.
Yep.
Boom. We ain't got to worry about who got an issue with who, why they doing it, what's the motive. It's just that. And then what's going to happen? It's going to get removed because what? The family asked for it to be removed from an official source in the official channel. So
That's true. And for the future, people, if they ever deal with a situation like this, don't overstep the family's boundaries. Play your role. Wait till you get the permission to post certain things. Make sure it's actual and factual before you just put it on public platforms because people do run with information. It could be wrong on your behalf. So you don't want to mislead somebody the wrong way. So you got to be very careful with what you put on platforms.
Yeah.
And
Most
human,
people know.
and be human about it. Like take a humanistic approach. Like
Yeah, and I get what you're saying, Sir King. You feeling like because Bree and QI have a past history with each other, I won't even say beef, let's say history, that QI wasn't willing to compromise with Bree because she feel like Bree is pretty much testing her gangster. Like, they got it. She pretty much don't know if the information is true from Bree's end, so she didn't want to delete it.
Right, exactly.
Because of their past history. So sometimes I feel like, yeah, you're right. People do have past beefs, and that can cause,
but
a communication issue on both sides. If you don't fuck with somebody and they say, hey, take this down, and you're like, I don't fuck with you. I ain't taking shit down.
Right.
Until they hear it from the family. So King's basically like, if that person had a channel, she could say, hey, take this down because what you're putting out is wrong. And you will hear it from the horse mouth. It's crazy though. You gotta break it down like that, but it's common sense.
Well, common sense ain't common. And you also gotta understand these people are blind followers of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they believe anything that they say without question. Now, how can you be? I've never been that way, so I don't know. But I guess people enjoy acceptance and stuff like that. So
yeah, I'm not sure why acceptance over here is so important from strangers. I got people in real life, so if y'all lonely, I mean, y'all can call like party lines and stuff like that.
Definitely a lot of people on stereo that you can talk to. So.
Or go to stereo and just talk to random ass strangers with good mindsets. Maybe it can change your dark ways and you can, see the light.
Yeah,
All you got to do is change up who you fuck with. It'll change your whole perspective, your whole outlook on everything. But if you're always dealing with certain people, then you're going to think like them. You're going to move like them. That's why I try not to get too close to people over here because they're a little cuckoo.
Yeah.
A lot of cuckoo.
I agree.
So let's run down that list real quick and then we can jump out of here and go to stereo. Or do we need to go to stereo now?
No, we got about we got 3 more minutes. Or
Because I did miss a little bit of the news. I was trying to like.
Okay. You want to see the list? My bad. I didn't know what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear what you were saying. No, there was no news tonight. Pretty much, I was just saying that Dr. Fauci said this is the first time he's not gonna spend Christmas with his daughters. I believe due to the Rona. I think he said 20 or 25 years. And then we talked about Little Baby said he makes $400,000 a show. He only mentioned that because I guess he got snubbed at some award show and stuff like that. And then I also said, all right, white players in the NBA experiencing reverse discrimination because of they get targeted because most of the league is comprised of black players, and they're speaking out a little bit about the discrimination and things that they have to experience playing in a predominantly black league. So.
Okay, and the Fyebabe, thank you. I'm assuming that comes from the whole whole
Yeah, so
stereo
Fyebabe did a live
conversation.
today. Fyebabe did a live today. She did, shout me out and said thank you. Or the first person she heard about stereo from was from me, Sir King. So I appreciate her doing that because I was watching some other lives just a little bit today, and people like, I don't care
Yeah,
about no
that
damn
is a
stereo.
bit unusual.
I don't
Normally,
care about those, huh?
I said, yeah, like you should be appreciative. That is a bit unusual. Normally, she just takes and don't acknowledge.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, but she had to acknowledge the fact. And I appreciate her doing that. Like
Yeah,
I said, I want to schedule live for
okay.
her and tell her, the ins and outs of stereo because I'm not a hater. At the beginning, they were hating on me and stuff like that, but it is what it is. I don't have no malice in my heart. And then somebody would say, "Well, did she call you a pedo or something like that?" But she did apologize for that. So unlike some other people, yeah. So that whole Friday thing and stuff like that. So it's yeah.
and let me get this one. Let me get the DKL late as always. I haven't been watching
And
DKL,
what
so
was
I'm
he late
unsure what he
as? What
said.
was the Duchess, Kelly, and Marlo late as? Late with?
You say you gonna do it, Lemon?
I said I said I haven't been watching DKL lately, so I'm unsure of what he's late in.
Well, I only know because he keep making videos chasing me and everything, like the damn duck is on the picture. But he pretty much said, "I ain't going over no stereo. I'm happy where I'm at. I ain't going over there. I ain't happy. I'm going right. I'm staying right where I am. I ain't going over to that damn stereo." I'm like, okay, let's the countdown begin. Because he will be going over there. He like to jingle. He like to sing. So that'd be a way to market himself over there. But he'll be over there sooner or later.
That's
Now,
crazy because
Oh,
I saw
you
I
making a
saw.
prediction?
Go
what you
ahead.
think?
You were making a prediction?
Well, I'm sure he will be if everybody's going over there. Like Fyebabe, I'm not gonna hate on the woman, but Fyebabe was pulling amazing numbers that we ain't seen over there on stereo, and I ain't seen over there. She had over 200 people in her first live, so I'm like, she
Mm,
definitely gonna turn some heads. So this is the thing.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I was saying y'all earlier. Y'all running over there to that stereo, a lot of people ain't gonna like y'all. I experienced that when I first went over there. The people who've been
Mhm.
over there, even before the app was released, hate us. Not gonna say hate us. They dislike the way we coming in. There's
Yep.
a dude over there by the name of Prophet. Y'all be careful of that dude. That dude act like he
like
like
that.
you. He don't like you. He even said to my face, "I don't like the fact that you guys are coming over here YouTube with a following, and that you take food out of my kid's mouth." So y'all be careful. Everybody for over there ain't for you. So I'm just letting you know. That's
Yeah.
what I want to let you guys know.
Well,
From
if
my
he was a
perspective,
prophet, if he's truly a prophet, he should have seen this all along. I'm not trying to hear nothing. I might just open my eyes up after this.
from my perspective, a lot of people over there who are they call them content creators. They got the verified check to their name. They look at newbies as y'all are making it harder for them to get their their earnings and stuff like that when more people infiltrate the site with big followings because they have to work from the ground up and a lot of these people don't have other outlets to bring people from. So when they see people come over there and they got they're doing good, they get envious of that. So it just comes with the territory of dominating. If you're not dominating nothing, don't worry about nothing. They're not going to bother you. It's if you're killing it. So don't be scared. It's only for the people with a big following, people who can actually put in numbers and get people to fuck with them. So a lot of y'all ain't gonna get that kind of attention because y'all can't do that. No offense, but y'all can't. So have fun with it.
Play with it.
What's
There's
up,
only a
Terry?
select few that can do it.
What's up, Terry P?
Hey guys.
What's up, Terry
Hey,
P?
Terry.
Hey. I didn't come up to flirt with Lemon, so
But I
don't.
came up to flirt with you.
Okay, well,
I'm just playing.
see, that wasn't me, SK. I'm being respectful.
I was just joking, Terry P. You can flirt with him. I don't care.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay. Ugh. You broke my heart last night. I was like, no. But seriously, let me just say, everybody that's going over to stereo, that's great. That's wonderful. But they should have gone last week and the week before because I checked the new contest and I'm like, y'all missed out.
Hey.
And since, can we talk about it, SK?
Mm-mm.
Since
No,
every,
not really. No,
no, okay,
no.
okay. But, okay, so we'll just talk in subliminals because us three, y'all,
We know.
you'll get in
Yeah.
on it later, honey. You'll get in on it later. So just chill for a minute. But wasn't God good the
Very
last 2
good.
weeks?
No,
Very good.
it was crazy because that's the same time they decided to click up. And if that click up didn't happen, some other people would have been with me that ain't really with me. So I'm glad that that wasn't the case. So
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
you would have took some snakes along the line with you.
Okay.
let's just say Santa would have been given some presents that some elves didn't deserve. So
Now I want to chime in
Okay.
on something. I did hear through the grapevine that um, DKL is actually on stereo. I don't know if that's true or not, but I did read that somewhere.
well, then he's a hypocrite then because he just put out
I
2
said,
videos. I'm not going over there. I'm not
you
going
can't
over there.
believe these trolls. You can't believe these trolls. They just put out a list of people who they think is on there, and they don't be. So I don't
Yeah.
know for sure. They said D4L, so I think that's the only person who go with 3 initials like that.
Yeah, no, you have to be careful, Lemon, because
Yeah.
people will create these troll accounts
Mhm.
and you'll think it's so and so, but it really isn't. So,
No, I know. Yeah. So I don't want to
yeah,
put that out there. I'm not saying he's actually there. I said a troll
yeah.
said that. A troll said that.
Oh God, a troll will say it's raining Skittles just because they're a troll. Oof, yes, but okay, yeah. I just wanted to say, the last 2 weeks was amazing,
Yeah.
and that contest is gone now.
Bye bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yes.
But
Yes,
let me
and
okay,
it
so
was a
Louis,
nice surprise for me, SK, because I didn't know. We all went over
Nobody
there.
knew.
None
see
of us knew.
this is the thing though. I move in silence. I don't
Yes.
want to tell you what I'm doing, and then I get people like we just experienced here tonight rocking with you for ulterior motives and not being genuine. So, and also, I'm not sure how things happen. So I need a confirmation on my end. But I just wanted to be
Right.
like, you don't remember that girl, Jamaican girl, that woman, Jamaican something, Jamaican girl,
Jamaican Queen.
Jamaican
Was it
Jamaican
Jamaican
the
Queen.
Jamaican
Queen?
Queen, right? And we was
Yeah.
just saying, stay with me, and she wasn't really engaged at all, but she got like in her feelings and left,
Hmm.
so she blocked her
Yep.
own blessing.
She was
So
boring anyway, though.
yeah,
She was just
yeah.
sitting up there sucking air.
Yo, I heard she went off. I heard when she got off that platform over here on SK platform. I heard she went on
Mhm.
her platform was talking mad shit like she was heated.
Oh, well, she blocked her blessing. She
Right. And
blocked her blessing.
Black Girls Code. I sure did.
Wait, let
Black
me pull
Girls
up.
Code.
Let me pull
I
up the
sure
chat.
did.
Hold on, because I can't see the chat.
No, you're right. You're right. I flashed the comment up. She's like, I sure did. I sure
Wait,
did.
something tells me circuit.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, but
sorry.
Auntie Donna was wait, hold on. Something tells me something new they miss it. Yes, but he was talking in subliminals. You were talking in subliminals. You were like, just hang on with me, hang on with me. Is
Yep.
that me? Echoing? Am I
No,
echoing?
that's her king. He got this high volume thing
No,
going
that
on.
wasn't me. That wasn't me. I think she had something playing, but she turned it off. That wasn't me.
Yeah, I turned
Oh,
it off because I put on my phone so I could see the chat.
my bad. I
But
just threw you under the bus like that.
That's right. That's
we know he doesn't have that janky ass equipment. But yeah, I remember
Don't worry
somebody
about it.
was
Sir King
on.
got bumpers.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I remember somebody was on with you, SK, and Auntie Donna sent that message. She was like, just sit tight, listen to Sir King, just
Yep.
sit put. And I'm like in my head, I'm like, you better sit your ass down there and just keep saying, yeah, really,
Yep.
Here's what I want to say about stereo.
She was
I
almost
like.
close. She was almost close to it too, but then she clicked off. I'm like, oh, all
All
right.
right,
So
blocked your blessing.
yeah,
And I
but
like
I knew.
stereo because if you don't give out your number, they can't call you, and then it's a way of communication without giving out your number. So I kind of like that.
Yeah, because Lemon, we both put
Repeat
incorrect
that. Repeat
birthdays.
that.
My birthday is
I
not my birthday.
right, me neither. Hey,
I
according
don't
to
know whose
stereo, I'm
birthday I
21.
chose, but it's somebody's birthday.
I'm living my 21-year-old fantasy again. What I said,
Right.
what I said to you, y'all, I said that. Okay, so you know how like you get a whole bunch of followers, like I follow you, you follow me. So now that I follow you, you follow me, if you click my profile, you can call me, but it's not like you're calling my official number. You're just calling me through stereo, and then we can communicate that way without you having my number and I having your number.
Oh, so that happens over there.
I mean, if that person knows you, they can call you. They don't know, but no strangers just randomly call you. Somebody has to like know you that want to talk to you.
So they assign you a number over there.
No, it's not a
No,
number.
it's a chat. It's a chat, baby. It's a
Uh,
chat. You could
I'm
join a
I'm
live.
thinking like an actual call, but not to your
No,
phone, but to your I guess your studio
to
hook
your
or your
chat,
stereo
to
hook
your
up.
Yeah,
live,
yeah. There you go.
to your
Yeah, there you
avatar,
go.
to your avatar.
Exactly. Yeah. My bad. Let me
Hmm.
break it down. You're not over there, so I thought I was talking from a perspective of you would know. You would be a little knowledgeable. You should just download it and give it a try. You ain't
Yeah.
got to put your real shit out there. Just try it. If you don't like it, uninstall it. They don't got your real information. You don't have to put nothing real. You could put that you live in California.
Well,
They
yes,
don't know that.
yes, you do, yes, you do, because I don't want nobody going over there bunkering. So everything y'all gotta do is put actual, factual, wink, wink.
Yeah.
So
Wait, SK Brixton Babe said I'm 72 over there.
there you go. Thank you for being so honest. Thank you. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all understand? I knew things were going to change because I was privy to a text message that said this. See, y'all understand? I go through a lot of crap that I just don't tell you about. Maybe Lemon know about it, but Lemon probably the only one who know about it. And some other
Yeah.
people maybe in the Discord a little bit. But I go through a lot of crap, like a lot of. So when I'm on edge, it's because I've had to deal with that bullshit for like 2 hours straight before coming live. Sorry for my
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
person. But the people over there, that's why I keep telling y'all they ain't for you. The people over there got so mad when I first came over there that they said they were going to write stereo, a specific address, they were going to write stereo and accuse me of using bots. Using,
Oh
yeah,
no.
yeah. And then I also have a recording of someone who put on their live that said that they were going to report me to stereo because something was going on fishy. And I was somehow rigging the system or something. So,
Mm.
yeah.
They
So,
got mad. They seen competition. They got mad. It coming from a black person. They got mad because they've been on there
Right.
forever and they wasn't moving those numbers. It comes with the territory when you're a newbie. Um, but their efforts to try to do that in contact stereo, it fell on deaf ears because you're still around. You did nothing fishy, and it is
Yeah.
what it is.
right.
Everything you did was legit.
And I think that's why they changed the rules though, because a lot of people come
Yeah,
over they weren't really engaging with the platform. They would come over, do what they got to do, and dip. Like they really
Yeah.
want to add into the commentary or to the real main mission of stereo. And I think that's why they changed it.
Yeah.
and
Well,
here's
one of the
another thing.
responses. Oh, I'm sorry, Lemon. Go ahead.
Oh no, go you go ahead.
Well, one of the the response that I got when I emailed the support um email that you gave us, SK. Thank goodness you did
Yeah.
that. Was they had to ensure that no rules were broken.
Hmm.
So that's why it took a week. And I was like, okay, this is
Yeah.
legit. This is
Yeah.
Yeah,
legit. So they
Yeah.
make they vet to make sure that everything is kosher.
Hmm.
And I was like, this is beautiful. This is
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah,
And
it was a
some
surprise.
people, some people got denied prizes and stuff because I guess I don't know. Maybe they had a
I
messed up
didn't.
background.
I
I
I don't
didn't.
know.
so didn't.
No, 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 no. What I'm saying is somebody put out, I don't know where I saw it, but somebody put on Instagram where they were saying something about, I don't know. And then it showed that they had to pay $150 for a background check. I'm like, what? So
Whoa.
yeah, so they have to make sure that they aren't compensating people who may have been hired to put out certain commentary. So they have to do
Right.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Um, I feel like this with the whole stereo thing. When they found out that a lot of people weren't really utilizing their site like that, they were just trying to come over here, grab something real quick and dip out. They said, let's make the rules harder. So I feel like from this day forward, now that they're privy to what people were sort of after, they're going to make every little thing they do on there harder. They
Yep.
want to make sure that there's really people there that fuck with the app that's not just there for, the grabs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And
um,
This
unfortunately
new
that was
contest is hard. This new
yeah,
contest is
yeah.
a little harder
But
than
it's weird though,
way
because
harder.
they're only gonna count your let's say you created your account today. So those
Yep.
those people that followed you today are not even included in the number that's on the board right now. It
Mm-hmm.
seems like once you've been there for a certain period of time, we're not gonna say the time, we're not gonna say the certain period of time, but
No,
once
we're
you get
not.
to a
We're
certain
not.
period of time,
Nope.
that's when it happens. And I'm like, well,
But Sir King, this is how I know the game is hard. If you look back at last week, the list of last week people ain't the same as this week people.
No,
They're on two different
totally
spectrums.
different.
I looked at the list like, whoa, you were, last week you were this person, so this week you're this person. So it's very crazy. But that's what everybody's caught up on the grab. It's the grab. They're not there because they want to talk. They could talk on YouTube for free.
no.
It was the grab, but they should have come during the last week or earlier. Because we
It,
Yeah,
went over there, what, 2 weeks? Has it been 2 weeks already?
almost,
it's been
almost.
like
It
a week
seemed
and a
like it.
half. It's been like a week and a
Oh,
A
half.
week and
We
a
got
half?
yeah, because we got in the Thursday, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday that I told y'all to go over.
Mm-hmm.
Not last week, but the week before. So we
Mm-hmm.
did that. And that's why I said we went over there. I didn't know nothing about a game or nothing.
None
And I'm
of
like,
us did.
right.
None of
Yeah.
us did, especially
The-
us as subbies.
yeah, I didn't tell y'all. I didn't tell y'all because
right.
because the thing is, if I told y'all, then what? Y'all tell everybody
Everybody
else.
would have been popping
Yeah.
on because
Right.
Yep.
So
you were SK.
Yeah,
You were short of begging people, like new people come on. You were giving not begging, but you were giving new people the chance because
yeah.
you kept saying, if you haven't been on here, come on. If you haven't been on here,
Oh yeah.
come on. Remember
That's
Lemon?
true.
Yeah.
Yep,
If you
he was
haven't
stopping
called in,
frequent callers from who always be on stereo with him. He wanted to
right?
give new people, so he was giving an opportunity to anybody
He
who
was
was bold enough to link up with him
right.
on stereo. So
He
the
was giving.
yeah,
opportunity stood from his peoples to strangers on stereo.
yeah.
He
You
was
even
giving
made
you that message, and people weren't.
even made commercials. So that's all, man. Promoting it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Um, what is it called? What's the language, Sir King? Like when you go over there and do what you do, like what is it called? Going live or hosting? Like what are you doing?
it's just called a schedule live. So like I have a schedule live. I pushed it back to 3:30
No, it's a
Eastern and I
live.
think
Right.
12:30 Pacific. So it's just
Right.
called schedule live, and you just can schedule live, and then we hit go live, and then that's when we get connected to. I think the best thing is
And that's the thing
the
that
ability to connect with somebody. You know,
is that the thing that put that where you could enter the competition. I'm not looking to enter the competition. It sounded like it was in the past. But is that the thing that like makes you enter the competition, like the live,
no, no,
No,
the
no,
schedule?
uh-uh.
no.
Just
If
come on
Right,
over, y'all.
look,
Come on
y'all,
over.
if
right,
you come on the stereo, right, and we're just having a conversation and we're getting new followers and stuff like that, we automatically kind of get thrown into the competition. It's sort of like if you and I having a conversation and people like what we're talking about and they coming on there and whatever the competition rules is and they're following the rules and we're able to meet the rules, and that's how you enter the competition. It's sort of like you enter it unknowingly. If you just abide by the rules, that's how it
Mm-hmm.
goes. It's not like
all
you
right.
need to do this, that, and third to be in a competition. It'll just push you into the competition automatically because that's what the profile is set up for. It's to
Got you.
communicate, and it's a contest on there as well.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
So you enjoy the conversation we're having, and you can also win prizes. But the prizes is what's going to get harder to get because people are only going for that reason. They're
Right,
not
right,
going there
Right.
right.
to have conversation.
I would be over there
They're
for
not.
that, but it looks like I'm gonna be over there.
Yeah,
And
come
I'm
on,
not
y'all.
buying it from no content creator that tell me on YouTube that your sole purpose is to come to stereo to get a better connection with your people, that you have this connection with these people already on your platform. Stop lying. Just say, hey, I want the grab and I'm there for the grab. Don't cut all that bullshit out because I'm not buying nothing from nobody who telling me that that's your purpose from coming on the stereo. Stop lying.
Well, I always keep it 100. Let me just,
Yeah, the
let me
bag is
just,
enticing.
yeah,
Yeah.
let me just
Take that
add to
money out.
that.
None of these motherfuckers will be over there.
No.
Let me just add
None
to
of
that.
y'all.
Yeah, let me just
Sorry,
add to
Terry.
that. No, that's okay, honey. Let me just add to that. When we all went over there at the same time, SK didn't know about, none of us knew about that board. We're still going to talk in subliminals. None of us knew about the prizes, right?
Right.
And SK was killing. He was killing that board, killing it. Name was all up and down that board, all up and down. People over there were having a tissy fit, right? And I'm like, why are they having a tissy fit? Because I'm not a content creator, so why would I read the rules, right? But remember, Jake called it. It was somebody that called in SK, and I missed one person. I think it was the guy that starts with the P. We're not going to give him any shine.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay, the P guy. And I missed that one, but I heard that you had a discussion with him. But when it was Jake, I missed the first maybe like 10 minutes, but he was dropping gems. And I was like, oh, okay. So I think it was after that. I think, don't quote me on it, but I think it was after that I was like, well, let me go and look at this board, you know? And then I saw my name highlighted. I was like, ooh. And then I saw some numbers. I was like, ooh. Huh?
Yep.
My
I
bad, Bull. I thought I was on
purposely
mute.
didn't tell people. I purposely did not tell people because I want you to rock for me and speak to me for, the right reasons. Don't be all trying to blow me up so you can reach, do what y'all need to do. But
This how I know you were genuine with the situation. You didn't even tell me about the grabs. So that's how I knew you were just trying to have us there for the conversation.
Oh, you didn't tell Lemon either?
No, I didn't know. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Because at that time, I didn't know. Why would I tell Lemon something that I don't even know 100% about and then get y'all hopes up high and then be like, oh, sorry.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know how they operate.
Right.
There's sometimes a lot of companies use things but not really deliver what they're going to say. So the last thing I want is think y'all. And at the time, I really didn't even know. So I was like, okay, let's just wait and see. So, yeah.
I'm glad you took us. Yeah, you took us on a ride with you, and it paid out for some of us, and it didn't for others. So,
let me just say, y'all. I don't know what you mean. Y'all rule by money. Good luck. The world is ruled by money. So good luck surviving. We not ruled by money. We didn't go over there. Like I said, we were getting all
it was fun.
Yeah, we were getting.
Let me tell y'all something.
We didn't know
money
why.
make anybody happy, and if anybody come across something like that, they'll be happy too. So if people are ruled by money and stuff like that, oh well, this whole world is set up like that.
Yeah, but if you live your life chasing the money,
yeah,
then it's not going to work out for you. But if
and
you
to that
do
lady,
it for the right reasons, oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Sorry, no, you were talking.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say to that lady who said we're ruled by money, guarantee if I was a bum in the parking lot, I tried to get at you, chances is you're going to leave me on red and drive away in your car. So you're ruled by money too.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to talk to no bum ass nigga sitting outside the store asking for $1 or your phone number. Right. So if y'all want to talk about money, let's roll the carpet out.
And let's talk about
a lot of y'all.
When I saw the 25, I thought it was a raffle. So I didn't really pay no attention to it. I thought it was a raffle.
What'd you say?
When I saw the thing, the 25 whatever prize, 25,000.
Oh,
I thought it was a raffle. I thought you had to do something. I wasn't paying attention. I just wanted to bring us over there to have a safe space to talk. Yeah. Then I started seeing my name on certain thing. I'm like, what? Okay, this is some
all kind of up and down, in every increment.
Yeah.
Sir King, and so, Sir King, and so, Sir King, and so. And I was like, okay, yes. But even though it had the numbers, I didn't know what the contest was.
Me neither.
Right? Me neither. I just thought it was, whoever out of that list of people on that board will take the grand prize.
Right. Exactly.
But no, there were quite a few grand prizes.
And the way they're doing it now is kind of messed up because you can't split the prize. It goes to one person.
They did that because of you.
I don't know about
you came in. No, you came in there and rocked the house.
You did.
I think people are like, and they complain. So they tried to make another contest because I think that formula that they had was probably the same formula that they've had since the beginning. I don't know, but
no, the beginning started off with you had to be on as long as you could, and then I think somebody said that people are online for 72 hours straight, trying to win that contest. and then somebody died, not from there, but with like playing a PlayStation 4 contest. So then they
Oh,
changed that. But they also had hired those people with check marks. They had hired them. They actually had jobs for them. They had hired them. And the P man said it today. He said I was first an employee, but then they took that away and all this other stuff. So I was like, oh, this is very telling. This is very, very telling. But I do think they changed it because if you look at the old rules, they were going into how much you could win and all this other stuff. And it wasn't as if like they had any plans to change it the way in which they wrote the contest out. So I do agree to some extent.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
everybody missed that golden contest. That was beautiful. Oof, that
Oh,
was
well,
Yeah,
beautiful.
and let me
Cause
also bring up the importance of stereo too. Not only the grabs, there is a lot of talented people that you can get
Mhm.
connected with that do music, that's
mm-hmm.
comedians that do a host of other things. So you can block your blessings by thinking it's only for the grab. There is a lot of talented people in there, and you never know who you're going to get linked up with
A
because it's at
lot.
random at times. So it's not all about the grabs. The conversation sometimes over there with other people is so mature versus over here
oh
where
yeah.
people just talk about the same people over and over and over and over and over. We get it.
Yeah,
But that shit consumes your life every day. So when I go to stereo and I see all these different conversations amongst adults with a normal mindset, it's kind of refreshing.
it is.
Yeah.
It's
And
beautiful.
and the grab is important too, especially for I'm going to say this, especially for our people. We should get
Yeah.
used to seeing stuff like that. That doesn't make you a slave to the dollar, and it doesn't equate to greed. Like we live in the world, like unless someone can show me that money is not useful to us and our society, like it's no reason why people should question it. But I think a lot of times people question it behind the person that's reaching for it,
Yep.
and a lot
Yeah.
of times we don't see ourselves as being deserving that another person or another man that looks unlike me should be grabbing that, but definitely not y'all mean.
Yeah. Yeah. You better get over there, honey.
Yeah, hop on that G thing. Just give it a
Hop
test
on it.
drive.
Just go
Mhm.
on and okay, how can I say this? Just okay, when it comes to the birthday, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say without saying it. Because it's limited info that they're asking, right?
Yep.
So you get what I'm trying to say, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm follow.
Okay. So
But
just
yeah,
know
I think
that.
no, I was gonna say I think y'all would enjoy because there's people have intellectual discussions over here, which I mean over there, which they rarely have over here. So I would
Right.
say this:
Yeah.
there has been an infusion of talented people since I made the
Yeah.
announcement. I was over there
Yeah.
before checking it out, and I'm sorry to say it, but it was a little bit dry. It was a little dry, but a lot of people coming over there. Auntie Donna had the whole Sunday gospel thing, and and I think yeah, Fyebabe and QB over there talking the same YouTube drama stuff. But hopefully they
Oh
expand
Lord.
their
And
commentary or whatever. So
I'm
I
gonna
want to
shut
say
up
one
now.
more thing too.
Okay.
You never find out how funny some of your subscribers are until you hear their voices on stereo. Like there's so many
Yes.
people voices I heard that I only
Yes.
see them type in the chat. So to hear their voice,
What?
it's funny as hell. It's very entertaining.
That's
It's
what I'm
the
hearing. That's
best.
what I'm
That's
hearing.
what I love so
Yeah.
much. That's what I love so much.
Mhm.
Barney, Auntie Donna, Pooh Bear, um,
Yeah, these
all of
characters
them.
are funny. Man, it's crazy.
Hilarious. Brixton Babe, that's my favorite. I love my
Hey,
Brixton Babe, her UK accent. Brixton Babe.
right.
let me address Regina real quick. Y'all want people over there so y'all get more money. Good luck, nothing wrong with that. But why everybody always counting people pockets?
Because
So we
she's
trying
always
to
trying
help.
to count her own pockets by trying to promote. Don't get me started.
It's just crazy to me. Like y'all, you over here. Who said it best? Troy Allen said the first time I got my check over here, I thought I was a slave cropper. Y'all sitting over here letting letting this tool take advantage of y'all, and then people are alerting you of other means that not only the subscribers but the content creators can get compensated, but then y'all still got an issue. Who want to sit around and let other people capitalize off of their talent?
Oh, I thought
Like,
that
where they
was
do that at?
Regina. I'm sorry,
No, that
Regina. I thought you were Regina.
no, Regina
I'm sorry,
Perry. Come
sweetheart.
on.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, SK.
Who
Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
Terry.
No, but it's crazy. It's like, yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. They got an issue with people trying to better themselves however way they want to. And so we in the damn pandemic, and people giving
Yeah.
y'all ways to maybe enhance yourself monetarily, but you still want to hate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh?
but they like this better. They love to be on YouTube where they tear each other down. They talk about health statuses. They talk about dead family members.
Mhm.
They do all kind of disgusting things towards black people. And y'all watch this for hours every single day. And
Yeah.
content creators make money off this every single day, 7 days a week. This is what they do, even on holidays. But that's not an issue. But coming to
Yeah.
stereo, trying to do it the honest way, and you can have a conversation based off anything you want it to be. It don't have to be about content creators, and make a benefit from it. If you don't get your
Let,
nut ass out of here with that shit,
let me just say, when was the last time a content creator actually rewarded or helped reward their subscribers to help, and helping them
they
bring
don't.
content? When was the last time a content creator actually did that? They want to
No.
tell you you ain't
Mm-mm.
responsible for my success. That's to be the first thing they will tell you. And
Yeah.
they're ask you ask them to chip you in on some of the winnings or checks they get. No.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
especially you're able to compensate the people that ride the hardest for you. And
Right.
who are those people? Usually, I mean, you all have your supporter. You know how I love Mother. I ride hard for him. But but moderators, you guys pretty much work for free, right? So if you're
Yeah,
over
but
on an app that will compensate your moderators who are strong supporters, your advocates who ride hard for you, that's a way that you can truly compensate them in the best way. And what happened when we all went over there was magical because you
yeah,
didn't know that was, you didn't know that could happen. And it was
we
a
would have never
surprise.
gotten to a rap battle on here.
No,
No.
that was so much
No.
fun. Rico, we need to do that again. I know Rico's in the bushes. We need to do that again because my ass did 2 songs and I spit my little bars. They might not have been great bars, but hey.
Sorry, I got called out last time on the last rap battle. My neighbors were fighting, and unfortunately, the fight overshadowed my rapping
I
ability that night.
know. And then you tried to record, you tried to let us hear the pounding.
Yo,
We were like,
like have
we
you,
were like, we can't hear you, Lemon, but you were trying to let us hear the neighbors fighting. It was the stepfather and the stepson or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
it was funny because Sir King thought I got into it, like maybe got attacked or something, trying to record. But I was recording from my walls. I didn't go outside. You
Everything
never go
happens in
outside when a fight's
stereo.
happening.
Lemon got reprimanded. I got reprimanded for flirting. We got reprimanded for flirting too much. We have rap battles. We got uh lot lizards. We
Oh
got.
Lord.
Hey, I didn't too much
I've never
enjoy them
even
lot
heard of
lizards
lot
though.
lizard.
I think
Huh?
Nixter, that scream that Nixter was doing and that, she was
Oh yeah,
probably
we
one
got
of
the
my favorite.
screamer. Yeah, we got the screamer. We got. Ooh, I can't even think right now.
You
Oh,
got a lady who grew up in the industry, so she knew like a lot of celebrity stories and stuff like that.
oh, I could listen to her all day, and that's what I told her. I said, "Girl, I could listen to you all day and all night." SK, you
Hey,
need to keep in contact with her, honey.
Oh yeah, we talking. We talking.
Okay, good.
It's
She's
just our
she's
schedules. Our schedules don't link up. So, but we're working on something.
well, they'll link up eventually. She's
Yeah.
yeah, she's business. She's good for
Jaguar right
business.
over there?
we definitely need to do another rap battle though.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Whenever y'all want to kick one off.
I'm ready. Rico, kick it off for us, honey.
I saw Rico on stereo like right before this live. I took like a 20-minute nap. He was talking to Vibes Queen. Um, he was doing like testimony stories about his upbringing. Um,
Oh, he said I'm still here. He's still there. Okay, Rico, kick it off
oh,
for
turn up,
us.
Rico, turn up, Rico. I was listening to your story on stereo about your testimony and stuff like that. That was a crazy story you was talking about. Unfortunate, but Rico's a strong person, so shout out to you.
He is, and he knows his stuff. He's one of the true historians in this sector.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I mean, my brain doesn't like I still have mommy brain. I don't know what it is, but a lot of times when you get pregnant and you become a mom, you get what's called mommy brain, and then it wears off eventually. Mine never it never wore off. So I
What's
can
the mommy
remember
brain all about?
mommy
Short-term
brain,
memory?
short-term memory, and yeah, I can remember certain details, but not the entire story.
Okay, I got you. I got
And
you.
sometimes I won't remember something that happened until somebody brings it up, and I'm like, "Oh, that's right. Oh, I
Jogs up
remember."
memory again. Hmm.
And then I can like songs. I'm a music head. Music is my everything. Music is my oof. I am a music head, but I can't remember a lot of lyrics nowadays.
Mm.
So my brain cells have been fried. I don't know what happened, but I just chalk it up to mommy brain. So,
Mm.
but like you got,
Yeah, but
you know,
your music, the music that you know, that's like a calendar for you. It actually helps you remember times, but it's
yeah, it
those times
does.
that you remember is filtered through the songs and the music and the times, like the nostalgia. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
yeah, nostalgia. Ooh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
And that's how
chillaxing,
you date people.
we're gonna be going over there in I think 10 minutes or so. So in 10 minutes, we're gonna be going over there on stereo.
Well,
So
I'll be there. I'll be there, SK. I'll drop off so y'all can wrap it up.
And I'm gonna do the
But
same. But
yeah, so y'all, if you don't do it tonight, then tomorrow. But come on over because we have so much fun. So
right,
much
I'm on
fun.
my
And
way.
Yeah.
a lot of it is the subbies because you'll hear people that are not comfortable. You have a lot of people that are not comfortable on a major platform speaking, or you
Mm.
have people that are scared that certain things will happen. You have people that are shy, but over on stereo, they leave their little voice messages, and you're like, oh my God, I could put a voice to the name.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
That's
it's
the
all
part I
right,
really
cool.
like.
I'll be over there soon enough, and I'm about to drop off. But let me find out that the people that you telling me that are afraid to speak are the people that do the most dragging over here. Let me find that out.
Oh, well, you got those people.
All right.
That
You
do the
know
flagging?
gangsters. No,
What?
that do the most dragging.
Oh, dragging. Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
like, oh. I'm gonna say I
yeah.
don't know who be
uh,
flagging.
Lemon, keep talking. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right,
Okay,
for
I'll stay
sure.
on with you, Lemon.
All right, all right. So yeah, but
Okay,
yeah,
so
this whole
he's gone.
stereo.
He's
Yeah,
gone. So you want to flirt again?
we can do a little bit of flirting. Hey, this California weather has been real cold. Make you just want to cuddle up and
I know. Well, no, it was warm the last 2 days during the day,
yeah.
at least here, right
Well,
this
where I'm
part of
at,
Cali.
it's freezing outside. I went to go take the dog for a walk, and I had to cut it short.
You did?
Yeah, it's too cold. I don't like being cold. Like I got to stay warm at all times. I had two
Me
sweaters on,
too.
two pair of sweats, and I was still cold.
Yeah, I don't like being cold either.
Mm-mm.
I don't like being cold. I like at least 75, 76 during the day
I
and no
prefer
less.
being. No, go
Huh?
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I prefer being in the rain than being cold. Like normally when it rains, it's not too cold.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're lucky. We barely get rain here.
Right.
So,
That's crazy.
hmm But
We
I'm
all
going
the
to be
way in
good.
December, and we ain't even got rain like that.
I know. I think we're one of the only state. I don't know if Florida's this way, but we're probably one of the only states that during the holiday season we wear, not flip flops, but sandals and maxi dresses and
Oh,
shorts.
hold on.
Oh,
The
you
P,
back?
the P guy changed his name. What the hell?
Huh?
Pink Table Talk. You don't let me know in the background what his name is. Oh hell no.
Whoa, whoa! I
What
know who
happened?
that. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Hey, y'all make sure y'all follow us because we're gonna be talking about this. Well, it's hey, listen, everybody that's here. When I say we can't say that word, so when I say hug, just follow. So when we say hug
Yes.
over there, just follow. Just that means to follow our channel over there. Make sure you follow Lemon as well because I'm gonna start to show up. So when we say hug, that means just to click on his face and follow him.
And tell them about Clap It Up, SK.
Yeah, clap it up. Clap it up means when I say clap it up, that means that increases the level of engagement. Also helps getting the live trending. So when I say follow over there, that just means to not follow. When I say hug over there, that means to just follow us. Just click the face. Also, I'm dropping the link now so that you can follow me over there as well, so that you know when I'm going live and so forth. Okay.
Too many plugs for these slugs. Too many plugs for these slugs.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Okay,
And
well,
by
I'll see
slugs,
you
I just
guys
mean y'all
over
move
there.
slow.
Well, thank you, Terry P, for your support. We appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I'll see you guys over there.
All right,
Okay.
we'll turn the conversation up over there. Over here, we got to keep it PG-12.
Yes.
Definitely.
Shoot, PG-5.
PG-1.
Okay, bye, you guys. I'll see you over there.
All
All
right.
right, peace.
Okay,
Peace.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, SK. How much more minutes we got till you gonna do the thing?
We got like 11 more minutes.
Hey, turn up.
So I do want to say thank you to DH for the cash out they recently sent. So thank you, DH, for the cash out. We appreciate that so much. Thank you. Y'all put yes or no if you think DKL is going to eventually go to stereo. Put yes or no in the chat if you think DKL is going to eventually. Now he's made 2 videos saying he's not going to go. He's happy over here. He don't need this. He don't need that. But we all know that he loves attention and to be relevant. So put yes or no if you think DKL will be going to stereo.
I'll say maybe. I'll put it as a maybe. Not right now, but I feel like he'll go on his own time.
Yeah, I agree. I think he will not go. Just
He will
because
not go.
I think he won't go.
Mm.
I think he won't go unless there's 2 things. If he's able to collaborate with someone over there, which he
Yeah.
could do all his singing and everything over there. Or 2, if his audience asks him to go, because you are able to actually hear your subscribers and engage with them in a way that you're not able to on YouTube. So if I was
I
this
agree.
platform owner, I ain't gonna say that, I might get in trouble. But if I was this platform owner, I would find a way for people to send like with the super chat. If they wanted, if I was the platform owner, I should get paid for this idea. But if I was the platform owner, I would include a way that when a person sends a super chat, they're also able to send an audio message.
Oh,
So
that'll be dope.
yeah.
Putting shit out there to the atmosphere. So that's what's up.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, hold on one second. I think it's DH. So DH, thank you for sending the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. Thank you so much. Yep, so that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link a couple more times. And once again, thank you everybody who's rocking with Sir King and Avatar Nation. We're definitely trendsetters. Who would have thought someone that they banished from being on this platform are actually benefiting from and taking ideas that they have shared? So that's all I really got to say about that. Hopefully
I ain't
more.
never seen nobody tie up their shoes as quickly until you drop that lead. It's crazy.
Yeah. And yeah, it was crazy because the whole post I made was subliminal and we were over there. So it was pretty funny. But it'll be interesting to see what. Okay, let me just say this. To me, the way in which they did what they did, I don't know the sustainability of that because it just seems to focus on trying to generate a large amount of users in a short period of time. So from the longevity of that, I don't know how long that's going to last because it's just I don't know if there's some kind of goal they had to meet by a certain deadline or something. It's just weird, but it just kind of the people who've been rocking with them the longest kind of like they kind of made them irrelevant a little bit. But who knows? We'll see. Also, tomorrow I may schedule a live with the guy that was telling you about cheating, who could tell us how to spot a cheater. So I may schedule a live with him. So I'll definitely keep you guys abreast on that situation. Well, to how to spot if your man is a cheater. So yeah.
You gonna
All right.
schedule like a later live or something with that person?
No, well, I'm talking about on stereo. I may do it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, on stereo. I may try to get him to come over here. That would be cool if he come over here, but we'll talk. Like I said, our schedules are different. But we'll do it over there, and then we'll do it over here. But
All right.
thank you everybody for y'all support. We really do appreciate it. And that's about it. Anything else I gotta say? No, that's about it. I'll drop the link one more time, and then we'll head on out over there to stereo. Because we got a lot to say. Pink Table Talk. Definitely let me know what you were talking about, Pink Table Talk. Hold on one second, y'all.
All right.
Anything else you think I missed?
No, like I feel like we covered pretty much all the topics that was pretty much needed to be discussed. You gave a good insight on stereo. Yeah, I feel like you did everything. You said everything that needed to be said.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you feel
What
like
you
you
say?
missed something?
Mother is going to check it out, so I think y'all so messy. What were you saying, Lemon?
No, I said I feel like you pretty much covered everything and you discussed everything pretty well tonight. So
Yeah.
I don't feel like we left no stones unturned.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about this stuff tonight, and then some more stuff that we can't talk about over here. So when we say hug our channel, that basically means follow us. So if you hear hug, just feel free to do it. All right, y'all. We're about to head on out.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right, peace.
Thank you. I'll see you over there, Lemon.
All right, for sure.
All right, 5 minutes.
Bye.
All right. Thank y'all. All right, y'all. We about to head on out. Thank you, everybody. Check us out on stereo. Feel free to follow or hug the channel. Feel free to hug the channel. All right, y'all. We're out. Take care. See you over there on stereo. Bye.